Inside Stone's Gambling Hall in Sacramento, California, you'll find Sammy's Restaurant and Bar. Recognized for its innovative, healthy global cuisine, Sammy's offers menu selections made with local, organic ingredients. Indulgent options like truffle fries, duck tacos, artisan wood-fired pizzas, fresh salads, and more, along with an eclectic selection of craft beers and classic handcrafted cocktails. Plus, with 40 big screen TVs, Sammy's is also the perfect place to catch your favorite game. Satisfy your craving anytime, 24/7, tableside or in the dining room at Sammy's Restaurant and Bar at Stone's Gambling Hall.
Hello everybody, thank you for tuning in to Stones Live. I'm Kyle Kitagawa. We have a special guest in the booth today. His name is Viet Dao. He is friends with Train, our other commentator.
Don't tell people that.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
They're gonna judge me for that. I'm from Sacramento. Been playing cards for 12, 13 years. Still bad as ever. So here to get a free lesson from you, Kyle. I hear you're quite the player.
We do have a great lineup tonight. We've got quite a few notable players, as well as some of our fellow commentators in the game today. It's a 1-3, no limit. It starts with a 500 max buy-in, but as the game progresses, it does become a table stakes game, so stacks should get big. There's a lot of bottles of wine already circling the table, probably 10 bottles deep already, so we do expect to see a lot of action and a lot of big pots for a 1-3 game. Why don't we show you what the lineup is for tonight? I can't hear anything, can you?
I can't hear him.
Alright, so here's the lineup today. As right away you can recognize quite a few people. Here's Abraham. He is one of our tech guys, part of the Stones Live crew. He's played on the show a few times, most notably recognized by his beard. Don't get mistaken though by the other beard who's at the table. We'll get to him next. Seat 2. Oh man, there's a lot of beards at this table. He's going by Portland today. We've seen him also play here up to I think the 2-5 level with us. Good action. And it's a cool picture too.
It is a cool picture.
Seat 3, Alicia. I haven't seen her yet on the show, but I think she's been on it once or twice before. I have played tournaments with her. She's very nice. Looking forward to see what she is. Oh, look, I love it. She's grabbing a glass of wine. We'll keep an eye on her. Seat 4, your favorite. Not my favorite, but your favorite. Veronica Brill.
Wow. Yes, Veronica Brill herself. I did some Facebook stalking on her, and
you would. You would.
I would.
Yeah, she's the one that is actually passing around the bottles here.
She is the Veronica of Veronica and Friends.
Oh yeah, this is she's
Veronica and Friends.
Veronica Friends started because of her, but tonight it's Lana and Friends, and she's just a special guest. Seat 5, we have Sean McCormick. You know him probably from Aria, the director of poker operations at Aria in Las Vegas. Very big in the poker scene. Very nice that we have him here today. You can see he's holding up his GPI awards that he won last year for something. I don't know what the award was for. I just know it's GPI or GPL related. So awesome to have him here. To his left is Jake the Beard. His profile picture is just his beard too. I can't wait to tilt him tonight. I love talking about who has the chip lead. He hates it. He does not have the chip lead tonight, and this is a cash game, but we're gonna pretend like it's a tournament. Lon McCarran in seat 7, the voice of poker. This guy was huge with the poker boom, making poker popular. Very nice guy. I think his dog is probably
under the table.
It might be right behind him in that little pet container thing. Chachi, celebrity. Seat 8 is Brian. He is on pretty much every show. You guys know him. He is like Israeli Ron of the other show, but
That we don't mention here.
but he is on every Stones Live show. And we got Kathy Stahl. I've been friends with Kathy for a couple years. I'm actually pretty excited to have her on this show today. She is a tournament beast, all over the West Coast, playing a lot of 500 and 1K buy-ins. And we actually recently had a conversation about her getting into more cash games and stuff. So it's kind of funny that she's on the same episode that I'm commentating on. Definitely looking forward to see what she is capable of here. Remember, Kathy, it's very similar to the early stages of tournaments. Everyone has 200 big blinds deep or more. And let's get down to the action.
You can't put this computer on
Actually, let me hit the button.
because you lose your audio and everything.
So right now, I'm doing this without any audio. I don't even know why I have this in my ear right now, guys. I accidentally turned the power switch off about 13 seconds before the live stream started, so I have no idea what's going on. I'm just staring at the screen.
Bob's just entering a password in Fresno now. Apparently it's Bob's Big D. I'm not going to say that.
Alright, so it looks like Alicia flopped the Broadway draw, gutter. Oh, there we go. Oh, and she hits it. Thanks, Bob.
Okay.
We got sound.
Yeah, don't shut the computer off anymore.
Alright, we'll try not to turn off the computer or press any more buttons tonight.
This stream is...
And Alicia's gonna take the first pot of the stream tonight. So here you see the chip stacks, a couple players already at 1,000. Again, you can match the big stack in this game. We do anticipate to see some stacks in the 3,000 range by the end of the show. Veronica has left the table. She's out back puking her brains out. She has a severe drinking problem. That'd be pretty cool if they had the 7 Deuce game. Have you ever played in a game with the 7 Deuce
I've
game?
never played with 7 Days.
It's so awesome.
It definitely has a different element to the game.
Yeah. Alright, so Sean is going by Poker Boss. I think Lon's name should be changed to The Voice.
The Voice.
The Voice.
Yes. Lon with the gut shot. That's Tony. Did you like betting there with the gut shot there?
I wasn't paying attention. Did he raise pre-flop?
He did not raise pre-flop. He called pre-flop.
Alright, time to zone in. Again, there's a stack sizes. The green chips are 25s, the reds are 5s, blues are 1s. Veronica coming back with the waters. Crucial. What's up, Chris? What's up, Watt Fry?
Get to that page.
You.
Oh my God!
Click on that. Oh, click that. Click that.
I am, right?
I don't know. We have 2 Asians in the booth today.
And neither of us know how to use a computer. That's why we play poker.
Technologically stupid. We both wore matching navy
shirts?
blue collared shirts.
We didn't even plan
We
that.
didn't even plan it. I didn't even know.
It's like I feel connected to
I
Kyle.
just met him 20 minutes ago.
We're live.
All right, so Veronica changed her profile picture in the middle of the show, or was that the one that? That's a different picture. All right, so she raises to 30. I think there's a live 10 going around, guys. I would be surprised if this game did not have a live 10 going. Poker Boss calls with 8s here from the cutoff. Is it too loud? Let's see. Did she fire the flop? She did. And Sean makes the call.
You know what? We need to try that. I think that's actually.
I think the graphics are a little bit slow. Okay, so the graphics show up. It's a 3. Decent card for Veronica. She now picks up a wheel draw to go with her pair of 4s. Now, if you are Veronica and you raise this hand pre-flop, it's hard to think that Sean is going to be putting you on a 4 right now. So she might think she's betting for value here, and of course Sean has pocket 8s here, and he's probably just gonna call down. Yeah, he definitely is ahead of her range there, but most of the time you'd be putting her on like 2 big overs or something like that.
Yes.
What's up, Rick? Rick's pointing out that Veronica's already drunk. Probably, oh, you know, that's what we need. We need one of those like breathalyzers that you can blow into to see what everyone's BAC is.
Yes, Justin Friday has
20
one on
minutes,
his cell phone.
and just watch. There should be a prop bet going around whose BAC is higher.
Yes.
At every 20 minutes.
Whoa.
It is Wine Wednesdays. I think Chris, who's in the chat right now, what's up, Chris, has a last longer bet with Lon in a couple tournaments previously for bottles of wine too. So Lon is also definitely a wine drinker. Jake drinks everything and anything at any time of the day. Kathy is more of a beer drinker, I think, but she's probably drinking some wine too. Alright, so we got 3 players here to the flop. Kathy Stahl flops top pair on a pretty dry board.
Do you like that flop too if you're Abraham? I think I like that flop.
Yeah, definitely. Kathy looks like she led out here. Yeah, this will probably go check on the turn and check on the river.
Nothing too exciting.
Pretty standard. The chat wants you to tell the your chat is not working.
I don't know how.
Oh, dude, you're not on like you're not on the live show. That's why.
I am on the live show.
You are. Oh. But we're not playing the 5-5. Go to this. Start from the beginning. Viet can't see the chat right now, guys. We're trying to figure it out.
I'm not a scientist.
They want you to tell a joke.
Okay, 2 Asians get in a booth. I don't have a punchline for that. Welcome to the live stream with the 2 Asian guys. That's true, they will let. I'm getting heckled live, ladies and gentlemen. I'm getting literally heckled live by a guy who's like twice my size, so I can't do anything about it.
Hello, Mrs. Poker Boss. I have a feeling that this might end up being the type of game where you get like 6 pre-flop callers every single hand. And the more that they drink, the more family pots we're gonna have. So it's gonna be really hard to follow the action when you have like 9 players whole cards. It even blocks the flop. We can't even see the flop.
Yeah, we can't see Alicia's cards.
Yeah.
Thank you, Veronica.
Wagito says to tell us about the game last night.
So, actually, I did have an opportunity to sit down with Justin Kelly and Sean McCormick and the other Abraham and Justin, the other Justin K. And yeah, a lot of suckouts. You know what I mean? But what do they expect?
Like for you, like
when you're
you
playing
sucked
for
out,
nickels
or
and
they
dimes.
sucked out?
According to Sean McCormick, I 3-outed 3 times. Very true.
That's
I
a
don't
good
deny
night. Sounds like a good night. What do you think? Is this where you usually play when you play?
Yes, I do. Usually try to play the 1-3 game here. It's a fun game. It's a good game. You can get a lot of action.
Oh yeah, definitely. I kind of wish I was in this game right now. I was kind of jealous. I've been trying to get in a Veronica and Friends game for months now.
But as you had said,
and they won't
Veronica's not
let
one
me.
of your favorites. So maybe there's a reason you're not invited to Veronica and Friends, Kyle.
She would be my favorite if I got an invite to this game, but right now she's on the
She's on the naughty list?
she's on the
It's kind of a
unfriend list.
Spit in the face.
Jake.
I do like that Jake is at the table. Now Kyle's going to give Jake a taste of his own medicine and criticize everything that he does. Jake raised to 11. Oh my goodness. Would you raise to 11? I wish I was in this game. It's so soft.
I would. I probably would.
I'm not saying this. Giving Jake grief.
Kathy, we can't even see her cards. So Kathy and I just final tabled this weekend at the WPT Deep Stacks Central California main event. And I played a lot with her on day 1. She was to my left, and then at the final table, she was to my right. She's a pretty good player. She doesn't play a whole lot of cash games though. Boom! That's the money card for Jake. It gives him a flush draw. He checked it. Why do you check it, dude?
Yeah, let him have it. Let him have it, Kyle.
Check or
Don't
did
hold
he bet?
back.
No, I think he bet. Yeah,
He
good,
did bet.
good, good
We're
boy.
watching
Good boy, Pet's beard. Kyle and Friends game. Chris, you're invited. You still don't have your chat up?
I'm trying to figure out how to get to that page. Man, I'm the worst kind of Asian.
Like, what if you
I'm watching the live stream.
what if you leave and start from the beginning?
I did try to like start.
You can go search and still in Slack Poker.
Yeah,
Just like,
I'm watching the live stream.
man, I could really use a glass of wine right now too. It's not fair.
I don't drink. It's for sinners.
Chris, there's actually going to be a 100-200 limit hold'em game, I think in July. Justin's trying to set that up. It'll be here on the live stream. 100-200 with green chips, 4-8 structure. Should be good. Matter of fact, we either should both play it or maybe both be in the booth talking about it.
Who is that? Are you trying to replace me already? I don't blame you. I'm like a monkey banging a coconut in here. What am I doing?
We need another Asian to come help us with the technical support issues we have.
Tech support.
Apparently it takes 3 Asians to fix the
Figure
computer.
Hey, I don't know how to get to this page here. With the chat, I don't know how to get to that page. I don't know why it's not.
No, Chris, I think it'll be after the WSOP though. I think it's like right after,
You know, they changed it.
and it'll be like on Monday or a
And,
Wednesday.
See, even Bob, our tech guy, can't figure it out.
Yeah, they changed this.
Yeah, guys, this is
playout.
Bob. He's the tech guy.
Here.
He
It has something to do with the side.
he's the real Asian.
I can log out, log back in.
Oh, are you in Google?
You know what? I might be.
You in Chrome?
I am in Chrome. Is that why?
Ah, yes. Yeah.
No, I was in Mozilla.
Thou shalt not use
That's
Chrome.
weird.
I was in Mozilla.
I didn't know that would have an effect on it. I see a lot of salads at this table, which is just good for the action.
But I've read in books that players who eat salads play better.
Yeah, well, on Stones Live, it's actually empirically proven as positive EV. The salad eaters, it changes the cards. If you're running bad,
That makes sense
you
on why
eat
I don't
salad,
run well,
then
'cause
you're
look at me,
guaranteed to
I
get a big
never eat
hand
salads.
The next rotation. It has partly to do with the digestion
We're
with
alive.
all the fibers that are in the salad, and as it passes through your intestines, it triggers an anomaly or something where the ace of spades ends up in your hand.
Now try hovering over here.
Yeah, Peter's not even in this game eating a salad. He's at home wondering why he's not here, and he's probably eating like mac and cheese or something tonight because...
There we go.
And now just close the ad.
All right, Veronica has ace 10 in the big blind.
this is
She is going to make a call. No, wait, I don't know what's going on. She raised. That's what I thought. It looked
You
like
like
a raise.
raising there in the big one?
Yeah, if you're gonna play ace 10, might as well raise it up. And I don't know. I like to just try to take it down, or worst case, at least you take the lead with a semi-weak ace like that. Because it sucks playing it out of position against someone who took the lead. Brian has a flush draw. I don't think anyone else has a heart.
We actually can't see Sean's hand, so he actually might be sitting on a flush draw too.
I think.
But based on the fact that he's not betting,
Yeah, I think if I was Brian, I would have gone ahead and tried to take a stab at it there on the turn when it gets checked around twice. You have position. Technically you have a straight draw too.
do you agree with Verona checking down there? She kind of missed some value, you think?
I don't mind checking the flop at all because it is a very wet board. It hits a lot of ranges with the jack and the
But
queen.
checking the
You
river
don't have a
hits
heart in
raise.
your hand. And you're up against, I think she had 3 callers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind it. I think it's burning money on fire if you lead there. Because if you get called, you're never liking it. All right, you figured out your chat? Cool.
I did. I'm here.
All right, guys, stop talking crap. He can read it now.
Talk about me. Negative attention, still attention.
Lon wakes up with King Queen offsuit, under gun +1, makes it 16 to go. Kathy Stahl playing some King 8. Suited. It's suited, that's why. Kathy, is this how you play tournaments too? I wonder if when Lon's playing poker, I wonder if he is commentating on his own play in his head. Like, what just happened? Why are they showing their cards? Oh.
What's the time? Llama Karen takes it down. They checked it all the way down. Should we talk to them about the Stones $1 Million Limit Hold'em event?
Absolutely.
Why don't you break it down for them? You want me to?
Yeah, you go for it.
All right, so beginning here soon, they're going to be starting to push more limit games, and they have a Stones $1 Million Limit Hold'em event, where if you play Limit Hold'em here, any game, and you pick up a full house, you will get a ticket, and as many tickets as you get, they'll be entered into a drawing, and the drawings will be held 3 times. And if you get drawn, you will be entered into a single table limit hold'em tournament where everybody gets paid. Where 8th and 9th get paid 1,000, 5th through 7th get paid 2,000, and the top 4 will actually not play down after that. They will be drawing hands from a 20-card deck made up of aces, kings, queens, jacks, and 10s. And
yeah, the cool part about this is each card will be sealed in an individual envelope, and this is for the final 4 players. So the final 4 players are not playing down to a single player. They all qualify for this drawing thing. And everyone's going to draw 5 cards. If you draw any hand, you're guaranteed $3,000. If you draw a straight, it's $5,000. A full house is worth $10,000. 4 of a kind is $25,000. And if you pull a royal flush, you will take home $1 million.
$1 million.
$1
Guaranteed.
million.
$1 million.
That's
the easiest way I'll ever be able to make $1 million.
Guys.
And then that'll maybe make my parents love me.
Pretty cool though. So get down here, start playing. That this runs from May 19th to August 12th. Again, that's for any limit games, 3, 6, 4, 8. If they can get anything bigger than that, then it would count. But this is basically a free roll, guys. It's $1 million in free rolls.
$1 million. $1 million.
Thank you, Grab Her Booty, bro. That's an awesome name. Yeah, there really hasn't been much yet. Just a bunch of, they haven't drank enough is what the issue is. What they should be doing is doing drink pots where the winner pays for a round of drinks.
I don't even see what Ryan's hand. I think he had ace high. I look like ace 4 or something like that. Yeah.
Pair of 4s. Alright, so Jake, I just want to point out, he's currently sitting 4th in chips. He's about 65 big blinds behind the chip leader right now. And we're here on day 1.
Why is Veronica drinking water?
It's
not good for the game.
Yeah, it's not good for the game, I agree.
So if you were sitting in a game like this, would you try to play more hands, splash around in a lot more pots?
Usually when the game is super loose, you want to be actually tying your play up. I'm going to text Veronica right now.
Tell her to stop drinking that water.
And Jake, and say...
Water's for guys in the booth.
Stop drinking water, it's bad for the game.
Actually, we should also mention that we are live on YouTube.
Oh yeah, we are live on YouTube.
It's kind of a test, but we are doing it.
Kathy K is actually Kathy S.
Yeah.
It's Kathy Stahl. Unless she has like a middle name
that's her alter ego. That's actually her drinking name.
Got it.
Actually, it's actually Kathy
Poker
Kitagawa.
Boss has the
She's actually goes by Kathy Kitagawa.
Bet from the button with 6-3 clubs.
It's gonna be a fun hand.
It would be fun if all clubs came on the flop. Brian is thinking about making a call here with Jack 9 off. Yeah, that's an easy call. That's an easy call. Now Kathy is priced in.
There we go. Let's take a look at this flop. Ooh. I like it. I like it a lot.
Wow, that's the flop we were looking for. Everyone has a piece of it. Brian has the straight draw.
Clubs full of hearts. Brian has clubs full of hearts.
Yep.
And
Kathy just flops pretty much the world here. Pair, nut, flush draw. And Sean's probably thinking, well, My 3-bet didn't work pre-flop, but this is a pretty good flop to continue on. This could be a big pot.
Do you raise if you're Kathy here? Yes, you did. Do you like that, or are you?
I don't mind it because you do kind of want to see both cards. The only negative part about it is that, boom, there it is. Only negative part about it is that the king queen almost always hits the 3-betting range, and so there's a good chance you're behind a pair of kings or queens right now, maybe even 2 pair even.
They were sitting on king queen.
Yeah. But you can play it aggressively, or you can play it just like calling. I think Sean had about 500 to start the hand, so that's reasonable. If they were both super deep, like 1,000 plus, then maybe calling would be better. Just because.
You think there's something to say too? If she is already ready to stack off on the turn no matter what, then she may as well get it in there. Hope to push him off.
So like check raising, she can win but with fold equity, or if she has outs. She's almost always going to get called there though, which is why I don't necessarily 100% like shoving all the time automatically, because you are behind. Even though you do have outs, but I don't mind it with the stack sizes they're playing right now. But if they're deeper, then I think calling is probably a safer play, and reevaluate the turn. I just got a text back from Veronica. I love you and hate you, Kyle.
Ask her how she feels about me. Does she even know I exist? I don't even think she knows I exist. Sean did acknowledge me when I walked in. Sean and Abraham acknowledged me, and everybody else just big timed me. Let's see these hands.
Alright, so I think we do have a live 10 still going around. Poker boss Sean raises it up to 25 from the cutoff. I like it. Kathy's going to defend with a suited queen 7. I like it. Alright, I would have bet there probably if I was Sean, after he gets checked twice, plus he has straight outs. He might be thinking though that his ace high is good and doesn't need to bet to win it, which is true, but I think that board also somewhat coordinates
with her range.
So yes guys, Viet is on the stream. He's sitting right next to me. This is Viet. He's a first timer. It's a good thing the individual players aren't wearing mics because we'd have to do a lot of bleeping out.
But I can actually tell you what Veronica's saying right now. Oh, I'm Veronica. Look at me. So, raise 25 for Veronica. We still don't know her hand.
Yeah, the table chat tonight is probably way better than normal too. Alright, Veronica with the ace 7. We've seen a lot of suited aces tonight, like ace 5, ace 6, ace 7, almost every hand tonight. Alright, Alicia is open-ended. Brian with a pair and a backdoor straight draw. Veronica, backdoor flush draw. Abe just missed it. gonna be checked all the way around.
Are you surprised Brian checked there?
No, I like the check call. I like the check call. That's gonna kind of kill the action, probably. Should go check, check. And it does.
Jake is actually 5th in chips now.
Jake is now 5th in chips. The blinds are going up. This is a 1-3 game, but we are on to the next level with a live 10. So this is ongoing,
1-3-10 game.
ongoing thing here. Jake hates. I don't even know how it started actually. I guess way back in the beginning of the show, one of the commentators was talking about being the chip leader, which is irrelevant, really, in a cash game. You don't really call him the chip leader, and it just tilts the crap out of Jake. So we use that terminology every time, whenever we can, if Jake's on the show. Jake's still above the average chip stack though, which is good. Alright, lots of suitedness on this hand.
Hopefully we get an action flop.
Kathy's gonna lead here.
You like that lead? You usually check majority of your range.
Yeah, I mean, by definition, that is what we typically call like a donk bet, because you're betting into the aggressor free. I think though that it's not necessarily terrible, because that flop does not represent the opening raiser's range at all.
Right.
It does represent her range a lot better from the blind, and she's got outs with a straight draw. And she has 2 opponents versus just heads up. So yeah, actually, that might be a decent time to donk bet and take it down, which will work this time.
JK Squared are not poker commentators. They are the Abbott and Costello of poker.
They're talking about the Justin.
Yeah, he Justin.
Is that when Veronica reads my text?
That is. I want Chachi on the table. Chachi is Lon's dog. Yes, he's been known to use it as a chip protector every now and again.
Dude, that'd be awesome. If the dog was just like
His Chihuahua.
wandering around on the table. Jake, wake up. Have another glass. Kathy has a lot of chips right now.
The poker boss limping there with 9-4. What's up with that?
I don't know. I'm getting the feeling that he just wants to play a lot of hands. A whole lot of nothing on that flop. Nav5 says, what do you guys all think about not having the November 9 anymore? ... He likes it, or she likes it. He, she. Nav 5.
They're just playing it straight through this year?
Yeah, there's like a 2-day break, I think, and then they're gonna play it.
I actually like that idea a lot.
I do too. I mean, it doesn't really make a whole big difference, but well, it does actually if you're in the November 9, because you have less time to study your opponents and stuff. But I like it. Just
Yeah, a lot of
finishing
those
it up.
guys, you know, they get there and then they start getting a little bit of coaching afterwards.
Yeah. I mean, it only really matters if you make it November 9, right?
You think 99 because he was 99?
So how long are you going to be in
January 99 is
Vegas for the series?
Kind of going back and forth a few stops, so I'll be there June 5th, and then I'm going to Tampa for a tournament, and then I'm coming back to Vegas for a couple weeks, and then I'll come back to SAC for like a week, and then maybe go back for the main. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to play the main.
Oh my God, he doesn't even speak English. We're not giving Shaq shit.
Yep, sounds like Kathy will be going with me to Tampa also. Or meeting me up there.
Kathy K, aka Kathy Kitagawa.
No. No offense to Kathy, but I don't think I'm her type.
We never are, man. We never are.
7 deuce would be a good. Oh, that card could be interesting. Kathy bets. She's gonna get called. Chicken birds. Is it hot in here?
The 45.
It must be these lights.
It is hot in here. It's me.
Did you see what the dressing table was doing though? She was
1.6 for Kathy Stahl. Crushing it.
Jake has actually dropped to 6th inches.
Yeah, he's falling below average.
Jake's bleeding out.
I don't like that.
I better text him that just in case he
So
realizes.
you know, you're bleeding out.
Like Will Smith and Jada Pinkett. Not a good look. Keep track of each other.
Viet needs to talk more. Kyle is the professional. That's why I'm not talking. My job is just to interject now and again.
Tell some jokes. I heard you're a funny guy.
People shouldn't talk me up so much. You know what I'm saying? Gotta manage expectations.
So, you like playing the 1-3 here at Stones?
I do, but I don't get out here very often. Actually, had a session, 3 sessions ago, I flopped at least 6 sets.
Damn.
In the span of 2 hours.
Damn.
People were so mad. Some
Were you
guy
getting
was
paid
like,
off too?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
That's sick. How much did you make
I
that?
think I profited $1,400
In a
like
1-3 game, folks. In a 1-3 game.
Yes, I know how to play this game when I flop. I say 6 sets, but I actually lost count because that's how many.
Damn.
Flops at least 6 sets.
Isn't it awesome?
Turned at least 2 votes.
It's just awesome, right?
Yeah, I had one player at the table getting angry, just saying, "Oh, this guy plays like 4 hands," and I was like, "Well, bro, no, I've flopped at least 6 sets, so I know I've played at least 6 hands." And actually, Justin Kelly was at that table that day. He can vouch for me.
Nice. All right, we got a big hand brewing here. Abe's raised to 25 from the cutoff, and Veronica with the big blind decided to 3-bet to 65. I like that play. I'm not sure I like the check though on the flop though. After you 3-bet, I'm leading out majority of the time, like at least 85% of the time after I 3-bet, just because you're already trying to rep a big hand. All big pocket pairs are in your range. But
She takes it down.
yeah, she takes it down. I mean, those are good those are good turn river cards. They do hit her 3-betting range. Kind of scary though because it also hits Abe's potential range as well. But I'm glad she finally made the bet sooner or later.
She quote
got it
unquote
done.
can't effing make a hand.
Coming late today.
She takes Jake. What did Jake say?
He says, "Boo, I suck." Jake, the good thing is that we haven't reached the end of the add-on period. You can still add chips to your stack.
Just buy all those shit.
You can also rebuy. It's unlimited re-entry into this game.
Yeah. I thought there would be a lot more action at this table. More people would
They
be
need more
playing.
wine.
They need more wine. Okay, we got Jake leading out here. That's a 3-bet.
Already had a
Brian has been killing it on the show, guys. The guy in the blue shirt. Guys, people in chat, you guys are asking if the tables are full tonight. Yeah, there are 1, 2, 3, 4.
So at least 8
5,
games
6,
running.
7, 8. It looks like there's 9 games running right now. The way you can check is by downloading the app. Do you have the app?
I do have these Stones at.
Yeah, Stone's Gambling Hall has their own app, which I'm loading right now. My phone's kind of slow right now for some reason, but it's kind of like the Bravo app, but it's specific to Stones. Keeps track of how many comp points we have, blah blah blah, what the upcoming events are. Boom! There's the poker list. You can actually sign up on your phone without calling in what games you want to be on. And matter of
And
fact,
developing.
we have a hand developing. Oh, that's a big pot.
I don't see
green
that.
chips.
Got the memo.
So it's Brian and who?
Jake.
Oh. Is Jake all in? I don't see chips in front of him. Oh no, there's his chips.
My nipples yet again.
What was the flop?
Jake raises 16.
Yeah.
Brian calls 16 on the flop.
What a play. What a play. Brian. Jake's like pocket tens. Anyways, yeah, the Stones app. Remind me because I will demonstrate when we end this live stream around 10 o'clock. But so like at like 9:30ish or 9:40 or 9:20, I will sign up for a game while I'm in the booth, and then when I'm out of the booth, there will probably be a seat open with my name on it. It's pretty cool.
Everybody on the watching the live stream, how am I doing right now? It's my first time. I know what you guys are thinking. There's 2 people in this booth, and one of them's not good looking enough to be here. But Kyle knows a lot about poker, so we invited him. You know what I mean?
Guys, let's give him 9s and 10s only. It's his first time. We don't want to. We don't want to hurt his feelings.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna rage quit.
What do you think so far, though?
This is fun. I came to think that we're not really seeing a lot of complex hands yet. You know what I mean? Where there's a lot of
pocket 5s. All right, so I get a lot of questions in regards to how to play small and middle pocket pairs. Boom, there's another one, 9s. I'm almost always raising with any pocket pair that I decide to play if I'm the first one into the pot. The reason why is I feel like, especially in tournaments, even more so in tournaments, when players limp, it almost automatically, you're just putting them on that range that they have a weak
Alicia is
or small pocket
with a
pair.
winning hand.
Boom. Alicia has not lost a pot yet, I don't think. that we sing. But that's the main reason why I like to always raise with it, and also it's nice to build up a pot because when you do flop your set, you want chips in there, and it's easier to build a pot that's already partially built. Yeah, something to keep in mind.
But you wouldn't 3-bet often with it. You would.
I do 3-bet depending. I think that's more situational based.
Right.
If you, if you're like in position, or maybe you might squeeze with like nines if there's already a raise and a call or two callers in front of you. It'd be a good time to squeeze and put in a big 3-bet, take it down there, and then you still have equity if you get called. You hit your set, blah blah blah.
Kathy here picks up king queen and raises.
It's a big raise.
35. I think they're still.
It must be a
110.
Must be a
1-3-10.
We're still playing 1-3-10. Call from Poker Boss. Brian with the suited ace makes the call as well.
He called 20, so actually he made it 15. She actually raised him to 35 after that.
Oh, he's the straddle. He live 15-bit then. Big flop for Poker Boss. Kathy makes a C-bet here. And Sean's not wasting any time to put in a raise here.
Do you like that raise there?
I would have probably waited another street before making that raise, just because your opponent isn't. I mean,
if it's hard for you to make 3-10s, it's hard for them to also have it also.
Yeah.
There's just not a lot of draws on that board.
Yeah.
So your opponent probably doesn't have very much equity.
You're basically hoping that she has an overpair or something like that and might make a call, but I like letting your opponent go ahead and bluff into you and then try to build it maybe on the turn, or if it's like a good card, like maybe a ace, king, queen, something that hits her range on the turn, then maybe raise it then, and try to rep that turn or something like that, and then get paid off that way. All right, we get to play. Guess what Jake has right now? I'm gonna go with 9-7 of clubs. Oh, that'd be sick because everyone else has a 9. Show the 9-7 of clubs. Show the bluff.
No bluff.
So
actually Poker Boss made a comeback. Do you rebuy with 500 or when should you buy back in?
I think he bought in for at least a stack of green, so maybe like 6 or 7, maybe more. I don't know.
Veronica, are you out of line?
Yeah, again, this is a 1-3 no limit game, but you can match the biggest stack, so anyone could match Kathy's stack of 1.5 right now if they wanted to. Games get pretty big here at Stones. We said it almost every episode. It's just how it is here. It's 1-3 on steroids. And this is definitely the lineup, by the way, that the game could get very big. A lot of these pockets are pretty deep. They play bigger games often. They're drinking. There's just no reason why this game would be playing like a normal 1-3.
Wow, it's an extra.
A couple of straight draws. What if the queen or no? What is the card? Oh,
I mean the jack would have come if the jack comes.
yeah. Loan for cards. Stones is on the way to Reno. We're on the, what freeway is it? The 80? Yeah. So right after you pass Sacramento, we're in Citrus Heights.
Right off the freeway, the Antelope exit. We were right off the Antelope exit.
About 2 hours, I would say, from Reno. Nice. I'm originally from the Bay Area too. Which part of the Bay are you from? All right, guys. Loan for Cards is on his way to Stones. Yeah, cool. I used to play at Bay all the time. Bay and the Oaks Card Club in Emeryville.
It's free one. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So we got another open here from Sean with 7-4 spades. He's playing a lot of hands. I don't mind it. It's kind of similar to my style of play. I open with a lot of hands too. Kathy.
She's not.
Check some out.
Yeah.
The other side.
So earlier we were talking about leading out into the aggressor on the flop.
Yeah.
I actually think that this would have been a spot where Kathy could have led out on the flop. Only because there's so many players in this spot. I think we're 5-way to the flop.
And the board is so coordinated.
Yeah, and when the board is that coordinated, it hits everyone's range hard too. So you could actually make like a pot-sized bet almost, and you might get called by Ace King. There's a lot of straight draws, flush draws that might call you as well.
But in an early position, isn't there?
Well, here's the thing.
She's hoping to check raise there, and anybody
Yeah,
with
but
enough
here's the
equity
thing.
to call should have the enough equity to bet too, right?
Yeah, she probably would have check raised there, but the thing is that when there's like 4 other players in the pot, the initial aggressor pre-flop has to hit that flop in order to see bet.
Right.
Otherwise, chances of it going checked around is very high.
Right.
So
Because they're going to shut down.
that might be a time when I would lead out into the aggressor in a multi-way pot. Basically, if you hit the flop hard in a very coordinated way. Veronica's drinking wine. Drink faster. I can't wait to get in this game.
I wish I could play hands like King 3 and win pots.
Well, you got to play it first in order to win with it.
You would have to play to win with it.
Master C, what's up? Master C was in the booth with me last time. Pretty cool guy.
I wouldn't have wasted everybody's time.
It's funny because a lot of the analysis I might give you here is not necessarily how I would play it if I'm at the table.
Why is
That
that?
really does change. Because your table image and how the game's playing, you gotta
Yeah.
get a better feel for it.
Yeah.
A lot of times you're just looking, you're just seeing hands and chip amounts. You're not.
Yeah,
It's not the same as actually being at the table.
I can see that. Yeah.
It's really easy to get critical, but then you're just armchair quarterbacking.
What up? All right, so here you see the chip counts. Kathy, Stahl, they changed it to S. Good job, guys. He is the chip leader here. Still. I would say it's definitely safe to say that.
Has a weird finish. That's why neither I nor Kyle were invited to play
Yeah.
this game.
We're Asian. It's hard.
I can't go.
Honestly, Lon play a hand.
A lot of limping here. And Kathy finally with the
Yeah, Kathy says, nah, I'm not having this. Raise it up. I like it too. 7-5 disguises her range. And there's so much dead money in there. 10, 10, 10.
with all so many limps.
She's got position too.
Just because you got
Veronica's gonna call.
Yeah.
And open the door for Sean to call. Would Sean call there even if Veronica didn't call? He would defend you.
Yeah, I think he would.
Alright, well, we have a good pot here.
Can we get a different flop? Can we bring the cards back and redo that? Oh boy, there's the queen. I would be putting in a bet if I was Sean here for value after it gets checked around twice.
I think there's just so much money in that pot.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of, when it gets checked around like that, with 3 other opponents, you know, someone could have a pocket pair like 9s or 8s, 7s. Yeah, Veronica has 7s. The 10 might pay you off.
Another queen would have paid him off. Brian would have paid him off.
Yeah. Plus, you gotta protect your hand too against like if an ace falls in the river or something like that. A jack could be a scary river card too. Even a 9 could be scary with a straight.
Sean is making a push for chip lead. Look at Jake eyeing Sean's stack. It's chip lead.
Well, they say most of your chips will come from the person to your right, so. Have you seen the picture or the ad for this game with Veronica and Lon's face fused together?
I haven't.
What?
I bet you it's the most beautiful thing you've ever seen.
Guys, can we show the picture of Lon's face fused with Veronica? It's one of the best pictures.
Hey, I have this really soft sheriff's game that they host here now and again. You want in? I have an in. That guy's sitting right there.
Oh yeah?
I'll get you in. Anytime. You want to get me in that game? I don't know how to play this game.
Rounder status. There it is. Look at this. So back in the early days of Veronica and Friends, when it first got started, they were about 30 bottles deep. After the game, Veronica and Lon had a baby, and that's what came out. Like. I don't know what to call it. I don't
Prettiest baby I've ever seen.
I don't know if it's a he or a she or it's beautiful. I don't even know who made it, but it's genius. What's up?
You can't come over here because.
Are you still in the game?
Yes, yes.
Oh.
We're actually delayed. You can't come over here.
I know you do. I came from the booth on Monday.
How do you feel?
This is the first time.
How do you feel the game's going? A lot of checking, man. Why don't you bet that king queen there?
That was Sean. I see the edamame going around the table. Edamame, salad.
Have you had the food here, Kyle?
Yeah.
It's quite good.
It is. It is. Do you like lamb?
I do like lamb.
The lamb chops are very good. It's not on the poker menu. So like there's the poker menu and then there's like the restaurant menu. It's pretty good though. Like the duck tacos.
This is the
Those are good too.
best poker live stream in all of Citrus Heights, and it's the best card room in probably all of Sacramento, Northern California. I like it.
It is very nice. Whoa. Sean is climbing. He's chasing the chip leader right now. Jake's probably not too excited. His stack just is falling below average. But you can still add on and rebuy. The rebuy period ends at 10 o'clock. JP, this is a 1-3 no limit game. It plays more like a 2-5 or a 5-10 game. It's bigger than most 1-3s. Just like all the games at Stones, they all play big because all the games are table stakes. So you can buy in for whoever has most chips.
Oh, we have Lon McCarran opening.
Blonde.
Let's see.
Yes. And it's
Okay,
and it's like
6'5", I like
and it's
it.
like yeah.
Love it.
He's been kind of tight. I was expecting him to wait for like aces, but I'm happy to see it's 6'5". Uh-oh, but Portland has his outs.
Oh my god, this is my game.
Are they playing 7 days? Because Brian called.
They're not. I don't believe they're playing 70s. But I think playing with it and then winning with it is a good way to instigate it, right?
Yeah.
Everything looks like value now.
At least just 3 bets here. We don't know what her cards are right now. Based on the sizing of it, it might be a 3-bet value bet, not a squeeze. I don't think she's the type of player that would be squeezing anyways with like garbage hands. Maybe. If she was 3-betting and looking for a fold, she probably would have bet a lot more than 45. So I'm gonna say she's got a real hand.
Maybe like a set of aces here.
Yeah. Are they playing 70s? Why is Brian limping and calling with 70s? A 3-bet.
Text one wrong.
Alright, so this pot is getting bigger now. At least you have hand like ace king, ace queen. She have kings. She got queens. She got aces.
I think ace is full. That'd be my guess.
Yeah, I think kings, queens are almost always checking back here. So I'm gonna put her on like ace king, ace queen, or maybe even aces. Show it.
Breaking my heart.
So, we don't know. We will never know. It was probably, maybe it was a bluff.
Do you have Alicia's number?
No.
Because I'm trying to get that.
What the hell's
There
going
you go.
on up here?
Another advertisement for the $1 million limit hold'em event. Take a look at that, guys. $1 million if you draw a royal flush. Not
What's
just
up,
playing,
Dalton?
But if you qualify for the tournament and you make it to the top 4, and you draw a royal flush.
Nice. Are you playing in Arizona, Dawn, or just on vacation? What does that mean? Like a non-poker vacation? Oh yeah, that was the ad for the $1 million thing we just talked about earlier. If you guys are just tuning in, from May 19th to August 12th, there is a promotion going on here called the $1 million Limit Hold'em event. Basically, if you play Limit Hold'em here, any full house you get, you'll have a ticket entered into a drawing. There'll be 3 drawings. Each drawing will select 3 winners. Those 9 players will play a sit and go Limit Hold'em tournament. Places 5th or 8th and 9th place get $1,000 cash. 5th through 7th place get $2,000. The final 4 will not play down to a winner. Instead, they will each get the chance to draw. There'll be all the 10s, jacks, queens, kings, and aces will be individually wrapped in envelopes. You draw 5 envelopes. You're guaranteed at least $3,000. If you draw a straight, it's $5,000. A full house is $10,000. 4 of a kind is $25,000, and a royal flush is $1 million. Nice, dude. I've always wanted to play a talking stick. I kind of want to go play that Arizona State Championship this year, but I just checked. Oh, actually, I just checked yesterday. They haven't even posted the dates or the schedule yet. So try to find out some info on that for us, Dalton. Yes, Limit Hold'em. We're trying to promote Limit Hold'em. Guys, if you don't realize this, I know like there's a lot of limit haters out there, but Limit Hold'em is actually really good for poker in general. The games last longer, which is good for the house. They can make more money and stay in business longer to host games. Also, the recreational player can last a little bit longer in games instead of losing all their money in one hand in a no limit game. So a lot of players like that. And you know what? personally, I like limit because I am a limit specialist. I specialize in the shorthanded higher limit hold'em. There's actually quite a bit of strategy in there that the no limit players have no idea about, which is why limit hold'em is such a soft game and beatable, in my opinion. But you know, whatever.
I'm not a limit holding specialist. I'm just a guy who watched too many YouTube videos.
I bet. There is talks though of a 100-200 limit game happening at Stones. I think at the end of July on the Stones live broadcast. So I'll either be playing it or in the booth. We'll see how my bankroll is after the World Series.
Yeah, but you might need that game to rebuild that bankroll.
Yeah. We'll see if I'm like
What do you buy into a 100-200 limit game?
Usually I would suggest 30 big bets, so that would be 6K, I think. Yeah, 6 to 8K, 6 to 10K. The guy next to me, his name is Viet Dao. It's his first time in the booth. I just met him like 10 minutes before the stream. I was like, hey, dude, you're wearing the same color shirt as me. We both got the color. You want to be in the booth with me? He's Asian. I figured he could help me out with the tech stuff in here. I was wrong. We're the dumbest Asians ever.
Thank you for tuning in to Two Asian Guys Watch Poker.
No, seriously, I just met him though, and we did not coordinate the outfits. But thanks for noticing. Alright, so
not a lot of action right now.
Ebo asks, is limit softer than live 1-2 no limit? They're both pretty soft, I guess, but it depends, because like limit, the way in no limit, you're looking, the way you keep track of your hourly is how many big blinds per hour you're making. And in a limit game, typically the goal is to make one big bet per hour in live hold'em. So keep in mind, in limit hold'em, the big bet is not the same as the big blind. In a 100-200 limit game, the big blind is 100 and the small blind is 50. But yeah, one big bet in a 100-200 game would be $200. Now at those stakes, it might be harder to win one big bet per hour, but and I don't play 100-200 typically. I play up to usually 40-80, and I do about 1.3 big bets per hour in that game. So that's more than I would be making in a 1-2 no limit game. So it depends, but the pro, 1-2 is definitely soft. Lon's definitely wearing purple, guys. We're wearing navy blue.
Navy blue.
But it looks purple. But Lon's definitely purple.
I always miss the train. Who is Please Fold?
Please Fold is Dalton Still. He is a local tournament grinder. Okay. Yeah. Anti-Up Player of the Year, right? Or something. That was pretty fun. That was pretty funny. I was there that night. He was like, you were drunk, bro.
Pocket Abe's.
Lots of hands here. Pocket Abe's has the mystery hand.
It was raised to 45 previously.
We're getting a lot of pre-flop play and like a lot of just checking down. So weird. Sean is gonna take a stab at it. Finally, someone takes a stab after 2 rounds of checks. Alicia is climbing the ladder here.
Sean too. Sean's about to take over the
Yeah.
chick lead. One big pot between him and one small pot between him and Kathy.
We want to see big pots though.
We want to see big pots.
I will eat whatever.
Is that a pizza with lettuce on it? They're taking salad to a whole new level. They're putting salad on their pizzas now. Jax.
And even then, you just can't wipe your ass with any old random thing. That's the American.
She made it third.
First world problem. There's some things that I'm going to stick to.
So Alicia opens to 30. That's a pretty big raise. I don't think there was a straddle, but this game's playing more like a G5 game anyway, so
Alicia raced him.
nothing wrong with it or anything. Sean looking to set mine with 5s. Kathy, not sure what Kathy's. I don't know about Kathy's call here. Or Brian's for that.
Do you bet now with the Jax? You like leading out with Alicia with the redraw to the flush?
Tough spot. I don't like her position, but you do have the second net draw. If you get called here, though, you're really wondering: are they calling with the king? Are they calling with the queen? Are they calling with the ace of clubs? And then what happens when the club comes?
Abraham is actually the one leading out.
Oh man, what happened? Oh, Abe. We don't know how.
He flashed a queen there, I think. Queen or king?
Oh, did he? Did the Dodgers win? Dang. Giants streak is over.
Yeah, at least they put a streak together. It's been a rough year.
I know.
Rough year. Let's see.
Man, it seems like Kershaw has pitched against the Giants like a million times this year too.
So how wide is your opening range in a game like this, would you say?
It really depends. I don't know.
It would depend on the game.
It's just hard to like answer that question sometimes. Yeah, typically you want to play tighter in a loose game. But it's also hard to like pass up pot odds from position.
Hey, Jason a pot. Let's watch. Let's watch some perfect poker.
Nice. He's dominated.
Alright, I'm raising my problem. 25.
Boom, just like that. King 6 takes the lead. So gross. Trade him to the Giants. Alright, so C-bet. Call. Yeah, betting this all day if I'm Brian. He's got the flush draw to go with this pair.
Whatever.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
No, yeah, we never did. Yes.
Kind of felt like a salad right about now.
That obscure island.
I thought all these people would be running better because of it.
Well, I like what Alicia's doing. She put the salad on her pizza and she's been winning pot.
I think that's actually that pizza with the arugula on it.
That counts. That's sort
The
of
hipster pie is what it is. The hipster pie.
You are confused.
No. Y'all know how to do that thing? Y'all shake, right?
Drake is so bored right now.
I know.
Yeah, we haven't seen a ton. The lawn's opening up here. 20.
Lon is using the wine cork as his heart protector right now.
They need more booze in there. Polka Gosh calls. Surprised you didn't see bet there? Are you surprised Lon didn't see bet there? Just spent a lot of checking.
I would have, I guess. Yeah, I would have. And if you get called to slow down, because that forward is very.
I just said, are we allowed to get yeah, right?
Yeah, but you only get like 5. You only get 5 to 1.
Yay, Lon wins a pot.
Jake is saying the game looks a hell of a lot easier from the booth. I love it.
What's in your picnic basket?
The Israeli.
Don't shake it during Mardi Gras too, though.
Pocket Apes.
But not Caribbean.
Not Caribbean.
See, here, wait, what, that, is that a raise? Yeah, he raised. Good. Okay, cool. Veronica. So we got 4 players to this flop here.
You said West Africa.
That is a very coordinated board.
I can't win in this game. I can't win.
I would check if I was Abe's. He does. Hello, Jack 4.
You think Alicia shuts down here? She shut down.
Oh man, the board just got so ugly. It's a pretty thin value. She has to be betting here and folding if she gets raised. Even then, a queen might just call too, though. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think I would have just called it instead of. This is almost turning your hand into a bluff here. But she got some really thin value out of it.
Well, I think right there she's either way ahead of her opponent or way behind. So
Yeah.
she's a small bet. It's good to make a small bet there.
I thought you were talking about.
Make it a small one.
I thought you were talking about the Jack 9. I didn't see him walk by. I was like, whoa, what the shit? I'm like, damn.
Who here is challenging? Please fold. Somebody is challenging. Please fold. Heads up.
No.
Where?
I saw him say something earlier. We should get one of those grudge matches like they had on that other stream that we don't mention here.
He's gonna oversell his 10K anyway.
Kathy just opened at 8-7.
I want to know. Are you thinking?
I like how this table is having a lot of fun. There's a lot of laughter. Normally, these are the tables you want to sit down at. Sometimes our streams though, it's just like everyone's super quiet, super serious.
I don't hit anybody up for any stuff. Just hit up for any way.
So what events are you planning on playing?
Right now, my summer. All right, so I'll be in LA for the WPT 500 at Gardens at the end of this month. And then I'm gonna go to Vegas and play the Venetian 1100 2.5 million guarantee. And then I'm gonna go to Tampa and play the WPT Deep Stacks main event at Hard Rock Tampa. Come back to Vegas, play the 2 million guarantee at Venetian, the Monster Stack, WSOP, and then we'll see from there.
Is it a live 15 from Brian, I think.
I win. Sleep.
A lot of special guests in this game here tonight if you guys are just joining us. We've got Veronica, she's one of our very own Stones Live commentator. We have Sean McCormick in seat 5. He's the director of poker operations at Aria in Las Vegas. We have Jake Rosensteel in seat, what is he, 6? Seat 6. One of our very own as well. We have Lon McCarran, ESPN, Voice of Poker.
Asking if you're still in action.
I'm sold out, sorry. We got Kathy Stahl in seat 9, local tournament grinder. Brian in seat 8, one of our regulars here on the show.
You should have won. You should have rephrased that shit. You should have won.
Dalton, does that mean you're saying you'll fight anyone for 5K, or do you already have an opponent? Yeah. That'd be. I would definitely go watch it. I wouldn't fight though. I'd get my ass beat. Hash Brown King, love it. Abe's with another little pair, 6s. He's gonna open it, early position. The other reason why I like raising the little pairs is it narrows the field, and we all know that with pocket pairs, they play better heads up.
We have ourselves a hand.
I know. No surprise, Brian's calling. He's so much action.
So what do you think Jake is raising here with, since we can't see his hand?
Jake could have anything. He probably has like 9-10. And
then he just flopped bottom too.
You could have like 7-5.
He has a hand like
Abe's gonna fold.
I thought it was like opening.
I think Jake has a real hand here.
maybe flush.
What is it, kings? Can't see it. I think it might be kings. Or ace king. Nah, maybe kings. What is it? Ace 10. Giving way too much credit.
And Hey, Jake's moving on that.
$6 ahead of you, Billy.
There's a race for the day one chip leader now, guys. Jake is in the mix.
Mine's dead. I think that's dead. Don't worry, Jake's fine.
Yeah, that's my exit. Wait, I went.
I think that's one of the problems with the hand, like with Ace Jack there. You get the 9 and the 10 on the flop, so now any big ace has you beat. Ace King is there. There's already had you beat. Ace Queen already has you beat. You know, so everybody's kicker is starting to hit.
Yeah. Never believe anything she says. I agree with that too.
That's a lot of shit. You are.
Service, please.
See? Evidence. She doesn't have one.
I gotta beat this. I'm gonna turn it together. They make
I think the table talk right now, they're talking about VPIP, which is voluntarily put money in the pot. Brian's is probably like 100%. Really, he just folded 99%.
I still don't know what a setup is. I still don't know what a setup is. Because I'm a grown ass woman. I don't know what
I know what it is.
Anybody else here know what a beat
The makings of a good hand.
Everybody at the table understands that. What you put in the Just say that shit plain and simple. Tell me that you play pre-flop. Get it.
Jake would have flopped top 2.
Baby girl.
He's such a nit. And he looks at the camera. Did you see that? Did you see that? He just like, he's like, looks at the camera. We saw it, Jake. We saw it. You suck. I hope a 10 comes on the river. Just to tilt Jake even more.
I know what Gladys Knight's dips are.
I don't know what to say. It's kind of, but not really bad. They were called the pips.
That is actually not what a pip is, guys. They're talking about what is a pip. A pip is actually the little dots on the dominant piece.
That's what we're talking about?
The more you know.
Right, that's the only other option you had. That's what I was going with. And I'm like, that didn't make sense. The flop and the turn and the dips. Oh, bitch, I ain't even got there. She's like, I'm still in the alto phase.
Man, we just lost audio on the table chat. Oh, it's back. Thank God. It's pretty good.
I feel like there's a comedy when you sit behind them. Like there's a hole.
Todd Benson.
I was gonna say Abraham looks like him.
Right, Sammy? Set her straight, Sammy.
Maybe sometimes even plays like
Set her
him.
straight, Sammy. Alicia, you're talking. I'm still talking treble. We haven't even got all about the bass yet. Right?
Get a raise from Juan here.
What about me? You don't want me? I don't believe you.
All right, we have 4 players to the flop.
Alicia just flopped the nuts.
Take her out for me. It's like a party pizza.
Checking her cards. Doll, man, you were hella funny.
Baby.
Chat is hella good.
Sammy and I go way back. We go way back.
I like that call from Alicia.
Alicia bets about 35 or 40 into 150. 40. I think she could have gotten a little bit more than 40, but
What the board that coordinated?
40 is better than none. Yeah, there's a jack and a 10.
Did it work out? It did. All right. Go.
Please use reference of past 20 years.
From the Bay Area. I got some more time.
Are you gonna stick around and play some poker afterwards? Or?
Maybe. What do you think?
Yeah, there's a sea open in this game. But there's some other. I see some other good games going right now too, actually. Alicia has ace queen here.
Give me something good. I told you.
She just called in. What is Veronica? Oh, ace
I'm
queen.
gonna raise to 110.
That is a huge raise. There's a live 10 and about 6 limp pairs. This is a huge raise. And Alicia is going to come along. I'm not sure what the tail dog is between them right now. They're definitely having some fun though.
Lock the doors.
Veronica has position.
Kathy's in there. And actually, Kathy took the lead with the ace 3.
Oh, Kathy's in the
Solid
pot
3 out
too?
of there.
Oh, I didn't even see Kathy call.
Alicia leads.
Wow.
I think it's gonna work out for her.
Does Alicia realize that Kathy's in the pot too? Because I didn't.
Playing back there.
That's a huge donk bet. Would a set of 8s do that? No. Would a set of 6s or 3s do that? No. Would a flush draw maybe do it? Maybe. Would she be playing a big pocket pair, queens, kings, or aces the way it was played? I doubt she would over limp pre-flop the way she did.
Let's see. You want to see that? You ain't got shit, bitches. Come on.
Very interesting.
But it works.
It gets through, yeah.
It works.
She called 10 block.
So the dunk bet is usually a strong move, right?
Yeah, well, yeah. I think the best, I think Wapra is pointing it out, the best hands that hit her range are maybe 9s or 10s or jacks, maybe. But even then, you have to consider Veronica's pre-flop bet was huge.
Yes, it was huge.
But at least, I flopped some.
If you get raised there, let's say you did have 10s or jacks, and Veronica comes over the top, you're like, you hate yourself.
Probably not winning at all.
Yeah.
Live raise. Live raise.
Yeah, and I think big pairs are a big part of the
I'm mad that Alicia just bluffed me off my parents. Oh, boo-boo, come on now.
Wu-Tang might have something to say about that.
I think the alcohol is definitely starting to stir in their blood right now. The table's getting a little bit louder. We didn't turn up the volume, Jay.
Definitely not.
Are you serious?
Really? It's a shit.
I wonder if
I'm not
Alicia
even
makes that
joking.
bet when she's sober.
Yes. Yes.
That's a good point.
Well, you have to sync it up with Wizard of Oz and shut the volume down on Wizard of Oz. It plays the movie with the soundtrack and it lines up.
And do you believe in aliens and conspiracy theories?
Not conspiracy, there are aliens. There's no conspiracy. Yeah.
Do you believe in aliens or conspiracy theories? That's what it's talking about.
I 100% believe in aliens.
I think there has to be something.
With the Wizard of Oz. You've done it.
I don't know if that's even a
Poker Boss is Sean McCormick. He's the director of poker operations
Don't
at
peer
Oregon.
pressure. Don't peer pressure us. Everybody.
At least that's what his Twitter says. I don't know what director of operations
I
means.
promised him I wouldn't make a joke. And I should make the joke, but I won't.
What? What's the joke?
And he's gonna. No, I shouldn't say it. He'd get mad.
Who?
I won't do it, Sean.
Am I in an insane asylum? You are. Should I get interviewed right now?
Kathy actually called him.
Line up for your ratchets.
Do you like that Jake's not shutting down here? I do like that Jake's not shutting
You
down.
got stuff to tell you.
Did he barrel? Three? Oh, Jake.
Bill,
Okay.
nice. Beautiful play from Jake.
Sick read.
I knew.
Yeah. He can't win the pot by
The 6 high. Pair of threes.
And Jake takes over the chip lead here late on day one. Actually, we still have an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I used to play that shit constantly. There are people swearing.
Easier. I thought it was
So what's your goal usually when you get down in bigger tournaments? Do you like to chop a lot?
Nah, I hate I'd rather usually play it out unless I get a decent deal. The reason why we chopped this last tournament this weekend, which I still think was a bad chop, numbers wise it was a bad chop, but the chip leader had like 80% of the chips in play. Like the rest of us were about even and had like less than, I don't even know what, wait, let me think about
How
that.
many way chop was it?
We probably had like 5 to 6 big blinds each, and this other guy just had like 80% of the chips in play, and so the chop value was basically for third place money with 6 players left. So it made sense, but I kind of would prefer to just play it down to like maybe 4 players before a chop usually, but
Hey, my man.
I'm so confused.
Look at me sideways.
we ended up playing it down for the POY points.
Alicia has made it
I wish-
straight. She's not gonna get too much action with her hand.
Yeah. Brian is thinking he's gonna make a call.
Raiders! Oh, with your Miami ass. We did a lot better than y'all did.
That card sucks a lot for Alicia.
Did we check? I did. I'm smooth. I just ordered some shirts. Give that to mama.
She takes it anyways. She's definitely on heater here. Plenty more.
But the way you were talking about, I was like,
Kathy is gone on a downswing now from 1.6K earlier
wherever
to
you want to
1K.
send them. Raiders! I already got my $100 deposit.
So do I.
Slow
I already told my husband you better get ready to buy a Las Vegas condo because my ass will be there. I'm selling mine. You want to buy it? You got a condo there?
Yeah, me and Dalton played a heads up a couple years ago in the, I think it was the Annie Up heads up bracket. I think I won the first match. It was best of 3, and he came back. And I think I don't remember what the hand was, but I think it was a pretty big hand. I think I flopped maybe like 2 pair or something, and he had 2 pair also. I don't know. What was it? I don't remember. That was pretty. But anyways, he came back and beat me 2-1 and advanced.
No slow roll?
I don't remember. It was like 2 years ago. Maybe, I don't know.
Chat won a crossbook Kathy. I don't even know what that means. What does that mean? What does that mean? Crossbooking Kathy.
I think that.
JT, Justin Timberlake.
Brian flops top 2. Jake, we can't see your cards, man. Fix it.
You got it. Yeah, you got it. What if you did it? Kiss my butt. Check. No, I got that. That's what I think. Check. I was a cheerleader at the time.
Sorry, what's your birthday?
June 15th.
Damn it, Jake.
What? Are we gonna have to have a?
Alright, Lon picks up some outs. A jack. Or king.
What do you think with the board being more coordinated here? Yeah, I'd usually come in for
All right, I
a
have
raise
to be
there,
in
right?
Vegas. Oh, I won't be in
Yeah.
Vegas on the 15th. I'll be in Vegas on the.
On the 15th, I'll be deep in work. Don't worry about it. I don't party on my
I'll
birthday.
be there on the 6th, I think. No, I'll be on the.
Notice how Lon's bet was smaller on the turn than it was on the flop too.
Is that usually a good thing or a bad thing?
I've done it all.
Usually I read that as weakness when I see opponents bet super small into a big pot.
They're just trying to.
I saw that.
Yeah, that's a good time to come off the
I
top.
can't do that. Yeah. No. I'm afraid of really. They're high insurance risk. I'm afraid. The insurance company came and they told us to get that shit out of the yard.
He's getting the right odds to call here.
Is that a re-raise? Oh no. It's a call.
Damn.
Now the board just got really scary.
You can't even give her some love or right.
Yeah, it's check.
Right?
Good evening, good morning, wherever you guys are at.
Well,
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know anything about cross booking and stuff like that. I don't really do it. It's like betting against someone, right?
you need some nothing.
I don't know. I'm a cross booking fish.
Has she sent you that text? Your deputy text? Send me that around.
In the wheel card. She's not talking to you.
What's up?
Okay, we're live in it again. This is a live 15 from Brian.
What does Lon do the other 11 months? He plays poker at Stones. On Stones
Now, are you
5.
Kyle's dad? Everyone, this is my son, Kyle. I'm very proud of him.
It's my dad.
Do I look that old? Do I look old enough to be Kyle's dad?
I see a lot of wine drinking going on the other side. No, it's full. We have a full bottle sitting. Service!
Kyle, get hash brown out of the chat, please. You're in for a treat.
Hey! Finally wins a pot. Yes, Lon actually commentates in the booth with us a few times during the year as well. He is an ambassador for Stones, comes here a lot, plays here a lot.
Plays a lot of the daily tournaments.
Spends a lot of time with his dog Chachi, who I believe is sitting behind him right now in that little tent animal suitcase duffel bag looking thing.
And why we got a low?
And he drinks wine.
We should remind them again.
Oh yeah. So another reminder, guys. The $1 million limit hold'em event, May 19th through August 12th. It's a promotion going on here at Stones. Play limit hold'em from those dates. Any full house you get a ticket entered into a drawing. We're gonna draw 9 players to win or to play a sit and go tournament limit hold'em. 8th and 9th place get $1,000. 5th through 7th get $2,000. The last 4 players draw. We're gonna have all the 10s, jacks, queens, kings, and aces from a deck individually wrapped in envelopes. Each player will pick 5 envelopes and then open it up. You're guaranteed $3,000. If you make a straight, it's $5,000. If you make a full house, it's $10,000. 4 of a kind is $25K, and the royal flush, that's $1 million.
$1 million. But how do you feel about that? Because actually, statistically, if one player gets a royal flush, it makes it more likely that the other players
I was thinking that, yeah, because
You know what I mean? Because theoretically, if 3 players get a royal flush, that means the 4th player gets a royal flush. There's no way 3 players.
So there could be multiple winners.
I don't know if they've thought about that.
I know. I do know that they got insurance on it. But hey, Justin, you might need to get insurance on $4 million.
$4 million.
That'd be sick.
That would be so
how sick would it be if the first 3 people got royals and then you're like,
oh, I guess
I don't even have a sweat. I already got $1 million. Yeah, that would be pretty crazy though.
70s, Coco Boss. You like those bottom pair calls now? I love those bottom pair calls now.
That's a good question. I don't know if it's 4 different decks or if it's 4 same deck. Maybe they have to shuffle it back in after one player draws. I don't know. I don't know the rules. I just found out about this promotion today. But you can make $1 million. And yeah, that's pretty cool.
We'll find out that for you guys. Let's find that out.
Man, all this drinking in this game makes me just want to drink.
Can he make a hero call for a chop here? Ooh, he wants to. He wants to. I don't think he realizes he's chopped though.
He looks like he's sniffing it out though.
Yes.
Sit down. Behave.
It was checked on the turn.
Sean actually checked his watch there, hoping I would. Well, we don't have access to it.
Isn't that why we have?
This doesn't make sense. Someone had to have that in order for them to sell it.
We watched like 50. Yeah, Brian called.
Person combined.
Check. Brian leads. This is a sick call. How do you feel about making hero calls?
Thank you, love.
There are times I think this actually is a good spot to make one. Brian, I'm not sure who the pre-flop raiser was.
Great call.
He's beating flush draws, he's beating ace king over 5-6.
God, how do I not raise there? I got something to tell you. If your game is strong, you can't go wrong.
Good read.
I see you. I'm looking down, but I see you, right? Who invited you? We'll do it here from Vegas anyway. Look at him.
Damn. I need a glass.
Yes. That's so
So close to raising. I figured I needed to raise.
Yeah, easy to stay down. That's a lot of big talk over there. That's a lot of big talk.
This is a big chop.
Jake is currently the big winner. Now, these stats that you see in the chat, those are based on when the live stream started. They played this. They were playing for about an hour before the stream started, so we don't take into account what happened then. But on the show, Jake's the big winner. Alicia right behind him. Kathy stalled $6, and everyone else is stuck. Brian, the big loser as of right now. But he's got a lot of chips. That can change in one hand.
She's just kind of ripping.
Hey, you would think
over
with
there.
how much, I mean, the effective stack sizes, I mean, the people would be up a lot more or down a lot more, but I guess they're buying for a lot of these chips too.
Well, people play when their stacks are deeper. Sometimes the game does sort of tighten up after the flop because you either it kind of acts like a deterrent, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't want to stack
You don't want
off.
to get out of the line or crazy. Versus like when everyone's short stack, the variance in the game is going to be way swingier just because there's not as much room for post flop play. So there's a lot more all-ins and chips go flying back and forth across the table.
That was a good flop.
Another reason why deep stack poker is better for like someone that's plays a lot, who's a serious player and winning player, because variance is not, you know, yeah, you want to beat the variance as much as you can.
I don't have the money to go to give it to
There's chip count.
He would take
Jake is the chip leader.
Say
it.
Can I say
Jake
to
is
you
the
one
chip
more
leader. Jake is the
time?
chip leader.
Nobody wants to see that with
I'm
Conrad.
gonna send him a text right now.
Nobody wants to see that shit. Jake, are you looking at me? I say yes.
Dude, we need a picture of
I'm in
him.
love with you.
With who? Jake?
Yeah. What was the pot that he won?
She's very lovable.
Oh yeah.
With the ace 10.
We're live. You said it. You said it earlier.
Before we went live. He said nothing wrong.
Would you rather say like the opposite, the contrary, like oh, you wouldn't want to say that.
Lon has a flush draw.
I can confirm. You don't want to bet her.
Now see, that would have been better had I said that.
I like betting my nutted flush draws there. I mean, you really kind of want to build value just in case it comes, right?
Sometimes. Again, this is kind of like the situation we had earlier with the king queen. It hits everyone's range. So I don't know. If it was like low spades, then I wouldn't mind it at all. But you have to be a little cautious of the king queen. Because if they call, you're probably behind. Behind with equity, but still behind. You never really want to get in behind.
I don't have a problem with him, but keep it on my fucking chin. Yeah. Hashtag he was trying to call me shit.
Sick brag.
I'm texting Jake like it's a tournament update.
I'm gonna put him on speakerphone too.
Talking about perma ban.
I'm gonna put hashtag king on
Jake's picked up ace king. Comes up for a race. Lon calls. Ooh, Brian calls. Kathy calls. Coming in a big pot. And somebody squeezes in.
much drama by your mama.
Abe's trying to squeeze.
What just happened? 3-bet. Oh, Abe.
Jake read out and got 4 callers, and then Abraham.
Do we know
came over
what
the
Abe
top.
has?
We don't know what Abe has.
So I think what Jake is thinking here is gonna to to re-raise it. Abe's stack is only 250, and with Ace King, you kind of want to see all 5 cards if you can. Also, I saw him the heads up. You're hoping you have him crushed here, but you're also hoping that it's a flip.
Just say hi. Just say hi, Sean, and let it go.
So it looks like Jake kind of min-raised it-ish.
We've never met, so.
And then called the all-in. Wow.
Oh, I didn't know he was that sorry.
And I think they're running it twice.
Look at that jack.
Who has the jack?
No, Todd. I'm just kidding, Todd. Tell Todd that Veronica.
Boring.
Wah, wah, wah. What time is it? We need to see some bigger hands. We got an hour left. I want to see some stacks get moved around.
Yeah, well, you'll see me calling you.
All right, Octavio is chopping this pot up right now. There you have the official chip counts.
Well, how do you like this? I mean, I see Sean here went for the Kung Pao chicken instead
Yeah,
of the salad.
and he's not winning right now. He's not eating a salad.
Someone should let him know.
Yeah, it's taking forever.
Chop this pot.
Was there a flush or anything on one of them? Or?
I think there was 3 spades on one of the boards.
Oh, was there? Oh, so Jake
No.
won one of them?
I'm sorry. I don't know why I said that. Maybe.
Chips on 11, please.
Oh, okay, Jake did 1-1. He flushed on the second board. So Jake takes 75% of the pot. That's what took so long. And it looks like Abe's gonna reload a little bit.
My space. No, it's not.
Chips all over.
I'm gonna just send Jake another text right now. All right, so the first one says, Jake takes 1 off of Brian, takes the chip lead late on day 1. Jake chops.
But I love hash browns, so don't spoil that. Hashtags, I can live with that. Hash browns, many of those are my favorite. Don't fuck that up. Right, just let it stick with hash. Okay.
I'm on the camera.
Alright guys, well the time goes to Jake number 4.
He said shut up, he didn't say shut the fuck up. But that would be different, yeah. He didn't say shut up. I can live with that. No one else can get away with that, right?
Ooh, that's a good flop. Sean with the open-ended and Lon with the nut flush draw.
Ooh, that's a good flop. See, now this is the type of flush draw where you would feel pretty comfortable putting in a big raise if you got the chance to. Wow, was that the straight?
Does a turn.
Wow,
Yes,
that
it
is
does.
such a, that looks so good for Lon too. And he goes all in. Wow.
After a long bet of 100.
Yeah. I mean, if you're Lon, I think you just
Come on, let's everybody together.
gotta gamble here and go with it.
I think that's certain.
Are you drawing dead detection? You're not drawing dead detection? I don't want you to call it. I know, go one these. You're not drawing dead to it. Are we split screen right now?
Right.
This would be
It's a tough call. What do you
really
think?
tough call. I mean, tough fold or incredible fold if he gets away from it.
358. I mean, he's calling.
I think that pot 1.5k is. I think it's inflated though because I think it's counting Sean's 1.2k, which covers Lon's by a lot. So I think the pot size is actually only, let's see, 80, 70, 90. I think
it'd be about.
I think it's really, it's I think it's about 358 to call for about 500 roughly.
Brian's willing to run it twice. How do you feel about that?
Yeah.
I mean, it's more likely.
He just has to. He has to get. He has to
He's just
call.
trying to fade one card. One.
I think he knows he's behind, but
Lon?
yeah,
I think he knows too.
you just gotta go with it, man.
I think it's if you know what, and you're right with the effective stack size. His effective stack size.
Yeah, you're getting almost two. I think he's getting like about 1.5 to 1. I mean, they could run the river twice too, or 3 times even if they want to.
Yeah, you're right.
260.
Against my dog, yeah, I know.
Technically, he's not getting right off the ball.
I hope you got diamonds. You have a diamond. I hope you have diamonds. That's why it's
If it's 2.85 to 1, Watbury, I would definitely call in.
Yeah, go away. All right, let's go. Next man, next man.
Dang, dude.
Don't do it! Don't,
I would have called and asked to run it twice.
Mark it. Kathy, 2 times, 2 times.
Rabbit hunt that board.
Did she pay it? Kathy.
It was a brick.
She can get what she wants.
I'll pay $5.
Stop with that. Can you really come
Poker
on?
boss takes the chip.
Oh.
Let Jake know. Let Jake
I did
know.
that right in the second try.
Was it a chop?
I think all right.
Give him some love. Don't leave him hanging.
Who's Viet? Damn it. Some guy who plays at
Hey, that was a
Stones.
long take.
That is exactly right. I'm just some guy who plays at
He's some
Stones.
guy. I met him 10 minutes before the stream.
I actually walked in off the street and was like, hey, can you get a job?
I don't think he needs to. I think
Play for food. I'll come and take some food around here.
What do you mean, would it be bad to ask? If I call, can we run it
story of my
twice?
life.
Shady, shifty, you're racist.
Oh, you're saying before you actually call to ask? I don't know. Never really thought about that.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Show
I don't think it's ever bad to ask. It's not inappropriate.
Yeah, it's not like out of line or anything. I don't know if you'll get what kind of answer you'll get, or if the player will answer until you actually do make the call. Yeah, he folded, guys.
I think that's actually a benefit to the other player too. Because then, I mean, if you know somebody's on a draw, otherwise,
Yeah.
why would they want to run it twice?
Yeah, I wouldn't. If I was Sean, I would just say once. Alicia has won her second pot with jacks. Yeah, I think there must be some sort of table talk because I did hear them say, Sean say something about Jack 10. I don't know if that gave away the fact that
No,
maybe it was
Sean said.
just
He said,
obvious.
I have Jack 10. He did.
And Lon believed him.
I don't think that Lon believed him, but even if he's sitting on 2 pair,
You know,
or,
they say that most of the time when a player says that, like if you say, are you bluffing? And the player says yes or no, usually they're telling the truth. Yeah, Brett. I think Sean makes that play with T-pair also a lot of times. I would have called if I was Lon. But maybe it's different when you know for sure that he has a straight. Maybe it's different. I don't know. Is that you?
negative attention is still attention.
Quit. Like being totally quit.
Just another hit.
You know, he play. I'm like, I mean, I get it. Sometimes try. I don't know what they want it. Like crap. Well, okay, but yeah.
Veronica, I hope she went to get some more wine. Alright, so here's the cool thing. It's 9:12. Stream ends at 10 o'clock. I can now, since we are within an hour, use the app to sign up for a game on the Stones Gambling Hall app.
Dead button. Keep the blinds open.
Oh, okay, all right. Okay, that I get.
Kathy puts in a raise to looks like 60.
We're California. We don't have to make sense,
Oh, now it's
Abraham
right?
makes a call. We can't see either of their cards, so
Analyzing. Let's start hand reading.
Kathy probably has like
Cards, Kathy, we'll call it. What's 60?
King 6 off.
Don't try her.
I mean, what's age calling range here?
Kathy has King Queen flush.
Trying to show me a 160? Shit, yeah, really? 60 you would have got me, you know what? 60 you would have got. 160, you're trying to talk me to 160. I can hear her from...
And the reason why you might be thinking King Queen is kind of low for a 3-bet in early position, but when Brian's playing almost every pot, it makes sense. I think Kathy is the type of player that would make sense of that and try to isolate him. Jake has a real hand, and he might regain the chip lead here.
Kathy has 7.
Or he might bust. He might bust out of the tournament. Action back around to Abe's. Facing a 4-bet right now to 280. It'd be 220 to call. He's got 500 behind. That's going to be half his stack. So
He's not going to call.
he's going to call. He might as well shove it, right?
Right, and I don't know. I just feel like Jake's 3-bet range there is really towards the higher end of his range. Just with, I mean, $60 bets. One or two calls, I think, yeah.
See, I just signed up for 1-3 and 2-5. And it
Hey,
turns
there's another way
red.
you can actually do it too. Jim, what's that? Can you have him put me down for 1-3?
What's up? Is he still thinking? Oh, no, he folded.
giving credit to everybody. One of those.
Oh, good. I had one over.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Cow Palace.
All day
Oh
long.
my God.
Who's in the cup out?
Yeah, this episode. I said it earlier. We would have to do a lot of bleeping out if if the players were wearing individual
I've
mics.
seen it 3 times.
Yep.
Would not miss it. Cow Palace, can you imagine? Right? Who was doing anything in the Cow Palace? It was amazing.
Between Alicia and Veronica, the amount of F words that have been dropped tonight, it's probably about 80% in seats 3 and 4.
A lot of potty mouths.
I'm all over it.
Smutting.
Go for it.
Smutting.
Feel like it. Yeah. I need to dot that in poker right now.
No turducken.
Veronica.
Jake, best concert ever you went to? Throw it up. Quick, right off the cuff.
Not a bad flop for Abe. He's got middle pair and a straight draw.
84?
Brian also has middle pair.
Yes, that was
Pretty uncoordinated hand he has.
That you went to.
If I'm Abe, I'm definitely gonna bet when it comes around to me.
Best concert that you
Dang it.
ever that you went to.
Well, now he better bet.
Tell me to vote when I was like 13, they were in their boxers. Did you not just say me?
Abe doesn't bet, we're gonna have a
We
top.
went out last night.
Hold up.
Oh my God, Kathy. I'm gonna get you to a concert this
There we
year.
go.
Best
That's
concert
30.
ever. What are you in hand? I'm sorry. Best concert ever.
I'll tell you what it was.
40, that's 40.
I was not a Rolling Stones fan.
What's the over/under on how many bottles of wine that table's gone through tonight?
4.
No, it's way over than that.
4.
No, it's way more than 4. Tops? You're out of your mind. It's way over 4. There are like 4 when I got
You
here.
set the line.
I'm gonna say like at least 9.
I would take the under on that.
Really?
It's a bottle per person.
Well, Veronica is probably 3 bottles deep herself. Alicia's probably
I
had
feel like they'd
2.
be swapped.
Off the cuff.
Yeah.
That you went to.
We'll set the over/under at 7.
Oh,
Yes. Lionel Richie opened for her. Yes. At the Boston Garden, the old garden.
That's a good concert. I'm sorry.
Like, it was strong.
Jake?
Veronica, when you went to that concert,
You did too. That's right. Wow.
Yes, I was. Turning the wall.
Okay, she's amazing.
she's not real.
She is amazing.
You're Asian, bro.
I know, it's never gonna
It's gonna
happen.
be hard to grow up
I
here.
gotta let it go.
Crazy.
If anything, it'd be a
I'll
neck
give you
beard.
that. I don't know about the concert effect of her voice.
As far as the whole show, they were.
Preschool benefit, an all-inclusive show on that show.
I went to a soul concert. Nobody would even think twice about that. They put on
A lot of garbage hands.
I mean, the effect, the visual effect of their concert.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm not gonna compete with anybody, but the concert itself. We walked out there and we're like, what?
Does anybody know Fishbone?
Yes!
When I managed to
Yeah. Boss just flopped the full house. And he's casually drinking a sip of his wine.
Does anybody
Like,
know fish?
damn it, I wish I flopped the full house.
No, I kid you not. He did a music video in my Chuck E. Cheese. He put the Chuck E. Cheese head on. Yes.
Check,
Yeah, my store.
Veronica is gonna bet a pair of 4s here. Whoa, did Lon just raise? What does Lon have? Oh, sick. Lon's got the
Lon
10.
does have a 10
Get
also.
100 decibels. That's the birthday.
I think the sickest card on the river would be the 4, right?
Chuck E. Cheese. I'm sorry, I
What
hate
the
Chuck E.
disease
Cheese.
of Chuck E. Cheese?
120.
The decibel. The decibel. I broke on the carrot.
The sickest card on the river would be the 2.
Oh, God, 99.
Draw.
Such a needle on that.
You're right.
Well, the money went in already, so it doesn't matter. But damn. Oh, and he's throwing the chip. It's a party. Chips are flying. Chips are literally flying.
There's a seat open. You want to get in there, Kyle?
You busted lawn the
Seat open.
Oh.
Put a hold on it.
Give him his money back.
That sucks when you're drawing to a chop. When you have free time and you're drawing to a chop. And Chachi is out. Chachi might play. Chachi might take the open seat.
That's like the best dog ever. Yeah.
And Poker Boss is now the runaway kick leader.
You're flying home.
Lon is the first player to bust out of this tournament.
Me and Norman Chad next.
But he can still re-enter.
Oh my god.
The re-entry period has not ended.
Hashtag fucking no more.
I think I busted Lon too from a tournament.
I have also.
Yeah.
This is why we can't have nice
There's a lot.
Fuck.
Okay.
They've only had 5 bottles.
Told you. What did I say? Yeah, 9 bottles is a lot. There's 9 players at the table. It's a bottle per person.
This is how we get introduced to Sean McCormick, huh? What he brings.
That is what you have to play tenders.
The sick part is the people that really know me knows that I was rooting for a 9.
I just asked her how many bottles has she had. Over under is 1.5 to take
Over
over.
the top with 9-7
Game is
clubs.
on.
Abraham's loving it right now.
What did she do?
I'm pretty sure she came over the top to 8.
Ooh, blind on blind.
You gotta have
Man, we're seeing some sickness
Did you
here.
come in for a 5-bet with Queen Zero? I really like to just smooth call. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, I would like to just smooth call as well. Oh, that sucks. Well, 2 aces. It's unlikely you do.
Why are you?
Oh, Jake says the over is way over 5, dude. Kathy continues to tell her story. It's gonna make it tough here with Ace, but I think he should be able to sniff this out. At least see another street, dude. Because you know she's c-betting after 4-betting. She's c-betting almost anything.
Yeah.
Honestly, when he calls the 4-bet, I think Ace King might actually check and slow play it.
We're A-handed now.
Who's Aaron B?
We're A-handed.
I think for
Wow. Is that a fold? Oh, it was a half fold. Kathy is putting on the pressure big time. And he lets it go.
You want him on your left?
Nice pot by Kathy.
Come here, baby.
Come hither, Heather.
I feel I really like her bet there. I think she
Harlan, I
kind
wanna
of knows
give you
instantly
some.
whether she's beat.
Well, she knows she's deep. Yeah.
No, but I mean, if he has an ace, you know what I mean? Because he really can't call another bet if she fires another barrel and she cleans her back.
As
Yeah.
my husband says, that one who's always trying to push up. Come on, baby. What?
We've seen Abe make some
Look at the front of the line.
pretty tight folds in previous episodes too. So
I got all access pass, baby.
I don't know if that same play would have worked against a player like Brian. There are some players at this table that might have sniffed that bluff out.
Universal Studios? Harlan, this is not Universal Studios. We are not getting a pass.
This is new players or a new player?
I don't think they've sat anybody down there. Why, you want that seat?
Hell yeah. I just want to sit down and have a glass.
Hey, I know the people here. I'll get them to lock it down. What's up, Kimo?
What you doing in there?
I mean, I'm trying to commentate, but I'm not very good
Are you
at
working
it.
in there?
Yeah.
Nice. There's something to go with Kimo.
What's up?
So it's like a live game you're coming on?
It's right over there. You should get it. Do you want another loud player to get in it? Because I know a guy.
Yeah, see if there's a seat open.
I'll see you Monday though.
They're playing 1-3 over there. I'll see you Monday.
I'm playing with you right now. See you Monday though.
Poker Boss with the 2K chip lead. Massive.
Is he back to even though?
I think he's even now. I think he's up.
Maybe even a little bit up, yeah.
Veronica flops an open-ended straight draw. Everyone else kind of misses this board. And I think she'll probably just take it down right here. Scoop.
I like it.
Harlan's in the room. Looks like a pretty good 2-5 game running. Who's that guy over there? He looks like Jason Mercy.
Stone 5.
With the red hat.
Hi, Jay.
That guy, I think that's,
The only way you're gonna get even is if you can play
I
pop
don't
with me.
recognize his name.
You're not
All white people look alike to us.
Ramahan?
I said all white people look alike to us.
Yeah.
I don't know that guy is. Should be Jake.
We were like, we weren't the first. Well, yeah. I mean, it was
Oh, hey Veronica. Veronica's in the chat.
Yes, she is in the chat.
All right, so Veronica, you're in the chat. We have some questions. We have mixed, unverified information right now on how many bottles of wine the table has had. One of our sources is saying that it's over 5, and you're telling us that you guys are only at 5 bottles. I was setting the line at 7. There's also another over-under on how many bottles you've had specifically. The over-under is 1.5. I took the over.
Do you guys remember how to do that, Nate?
The Jake. Commentator crime going on right now. Stones Live for Stones Live. Who is the best? Veronica's the best. Jake knows it. He knows it.
No, at first I thought you were 38.
Is it invite only? Just takes just. Do you know who Brett M.
No, like when you got here, I was like, oh, he's close to mine. I'm 37, so I was like, he's close to mine. I've got lots of reference. I just when you like kinds of trivia and stuff like that. Like the last episode of MASH.
Trivia. I played that shit.
Oh yeah, my dad's
Not
a huge
trivia.
MASH fan.
In the long run, it's definitely better to pull out. Oh wait, what are you guys talking about? Oh, you're talking about 401ks.
Telling her what to say, fuck off, or she was marry her. Give her that money when
Colonel, I don't know. Right. Yeah. Oh, what's his name down on that?
Veronica.
Backup hands, yeah.
Who got shot? Who got shot?
Fire. C-bet. Man. Stolly is Kathy Stahl. Oh, Stolly's in the chat. Hey, where did Kathy go? Did she get up from the table? Her seat's open on the screen.
Wow, damn.
All right, well, let's add another player down there.
I love you too, Stolly.
I'll do it for you. Here? Harley?
Seat 7, we got a new player, CX.
It's still there.
I have not. Oh, Harlan. Harlan is coaching Alicia right now. You can see on the screen. He's peeking over.
That's my man. Up for the challenge. Up for the challenge. You know. No. Don't come over here. Don't come over here, Harlan. Come see Sean.
I said get Harlan in the game.
Right? We tried. You didn't want to come.
You know what's funny? This isn't even weird.
Alright, there's too much going on. Too many players in this. What's going on?
Well, Portland is let
Portland.
out.
Okay, Portland leads with the ace.
Alicia's got a gut shot. She's calling. Veronica with bottom pair and a backdoor flush is calling.
Did Portland get any callers? Did anybody call?
Come back all sexy.
I mean, there's the straight for Alicia. She is hitting well
Yeah.
today. Oh, check the runner. She looked at the lead in. I like
Yeah, once the aggressor checks it, you gotta bet it for value. Now, think about Portland's bet on the flop. I don't mind it. Kind of, I guess it's kind of like similar to a pro bet. Kind of see where you're at. But when there's so many players behind you, and your kicker for the ace is so weak, I almost hate betting that, because if you get called, you're probably behind. Yeah. It's one of those like weird spots.
Right on the water. So if you just like to go low key. Absolutely. I mean, you're not going there for action. For sure, you're gonna do action. I'm turning that shit over. That's what I'm doing. What am I gonna do? Playing it.
Veronica seems to be picking up some hands lately. Okay, so I think there was a live 15,
I don't think it was. Kathy did it 15 again.
but it says call 15, right?
Yeah, you're right.
So
I'm the boss. I'm the boss.
I think I would have, yeah, it's a live 15. I probably would have opened here with a bet with the sevens we kind of went over that earlier. Oh, jeez, look at that. She flopped a set. And it wouldn't have been nice though if she had built up a pot though. Now, the pot is already built up with this straddle though. And it would technically be tough playing in a game that's this loose, playing a small pair out of position post flop. Yeah, Veronica thinks she just hit gold on that turn.
So, I mean, if somebody comes over the top of you and you're Kathy, do you like to re-raise there, or do you just move call? Hope to extract more value on the river?
Yes, absolutely. I think that this is a board. Veronica doesn't get out of line too often, so she's probably not bluffing here. The ace and the king definitely represent Veronica's calling ranges. there's also 2 flush draws out there. There's also 2 straight draws out there. So yeah, definitely, I think you want to build up the pot on the turn.
So you think Kathy should raise her hand?
Yeah, I definitely think Kathy should put in a raise.
I'm so glad I'm married to
She jams.
You talk a lot.
Do you like the jam, or would you have made it a smaller amount?
Oh, Brett, I wasn't talking about on the flop with 7-7. I was talking about pre-flop. I wouldn't mind opening with 7s, but again, it's kind of like an iffy spot because with the table this loose, you'd end up playing out of position with a small player, so it's kind of tough.
Cookies!
But generally, I do like to. I just hate limping in general. Very rarely do I limp, and keep in mind that was a live 15 that they all limped in for. It wasn't a raise to 15, so I was just pointing that out.
And then I busted him in the trainer.
Oh my god. Every time my husband and I watch, we're just going like this. Can somebody tell him not hit long? Stop the game.
Is your daddy, is your new mommy Sean Drake? What's up, Sean? The raise by Veronica, yeah, I probably would have called it if I was her. I don't think I'm raising there because a lot of players might be betting with worse there into you, and your raise kind of just cuts them off, and only a better hand can really call you. So I like just calling, flatting the turn, and then letting them bluff or bet the river for you and just go into check call mode. You know, I gotta give Sean some credit for coming up with some of the best screen names and social media account names. Good stuff, man. All right, we got a hand here. Brian's got queens. He raised it to 90.
Like more. Harder, dude, more. Let's go.
Who's Sean Drake?
He's he's your mommy is your new daddy, or your daddy is your new mommy or something.
I actually haven't seen him. What else is there?
Give me a half-inch bear, and you just fuck my name on what you got. Try to keep that.
Put me in the box.
No way. Whatever. Half-inch bear. Give me a half-inch bear. No. I haven't gotten any work.
Bear's the dealer. He's awesome.
Yeah, the box isn't telling you something for a reason, dude. The box didn't tell me.
Portland opens 20 with ace-10 off. Action around to Sean. He's gonna come in with ace-10 also.
Don't listen to the box.
Brian, of course, he's gonna play.
Ace-3.
No surprise there. And Kathy with the 8-6 suited, defending.
You shut your mouth, all of you. Thousands of years of
You wouldn't love real words.
right?
Okay, so Kathy again is leading out on this flop. Second time we've seen her make that play. It's worked both times.
You like that?
You know, I'm not really a huge fan of it. It's more like a pro bet just to see like where you're at, I think. And there aren't like a whole lot of hands that are calling that are worse. If you get called there,
Probably be.
yeah.
My husband. With the comeback.
So the new player in C7 that took launch seat is CX. He is a cash game player, plays a lot of 2-5, and I think I played with him in 5-10 as well. Veronica's stuffing her face right now.
She's good at drunk eating, man.
Yeah, the drunchies. There's no time for salads when you're drunk. Unless it was the salad pizza.
No, not the same. It's not the same beat. They're dun 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 dun, and I'm dun 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 dun. Best line ever.
Oh my God, you did
not
not
the
just
same.
try to buzz Vanilla Ice in there. Vanilla Ice,
So sick.
Ice,
It's not like an
baby.
interview. You see him drop. Hey,
Or another
hey,
glass.
hey, y'all get this ribbons. Jim Carrey, yo VIP, let's kick it.
This is a awesome table, guys. They are having fun. This is what poker is all about.
Have it in Poland.
We see way too much seriousness
Fly girl. Were you a
and
fly girl? I was.
lack of conversation, I think, in poker overall. It's good to see this every once in a while.
Fly girl. What? Captain, stop. What's going on? Watch that shit. I got too many lesbians in my life. I know what lesbian swag. Don't tell me that shit. What the fuck? Wait till we have our girl night out. Go, Pete. Set it up. Right out. Why am I going to set that shit up? Because it's loud phone right here. I'm not loud. It's not loud. I just have not heard loud. We're talking right here. Yeah. This is not loud.
It's like permanent hearing loss levels.
Oh, we have a hand.
What are you doing?
Sean just let
Sammy,
Dude, I seen
do what
it,
you
like
wanna
parts
do,
of it,
Sammy.
a long time ago, Justin. But no, I did not rewatch it.
Do it, Bear.
I don't even remember the last movie I watched, even though I watched a couple movies over the weekend. What the hell did I watch? See, this is what I'm talking about. I'm that bad. This is how bad I am with movies. I don't remember anything from them.
Crazy.
What's up?
You haven't even heard
Nice
crazy
comeback.
yet. Did I win, buddy?
Well, so far. Yeah. Guys, we got Sean McCormick.
In the center, I'm coming in.
He's coming in.
I'm coming. I don't have a chair anymore.
Well, here's where you dump some money, right? Let me guess.
Did I dump some money?
Oh, you're playing a pot right now.
Oh yeah, Jake.
Jake.
I hate him. He's the best. But I knocked out Lon McCarron.
Yeah, we saw that.
That hurt.
That was
I was
sick.
literally rooting for a chat.
Everybody is mad at you, really.
Everybody's mad. The whole chat was mad at me.
Before the two came on the river, we literally just said a sick card on the river would be a two.
I can't even get a chair. I
You
can't
want
even-
to?
No.
Take this.
I just want to stop by real quick. Oh, okay. You got another chair. Okay.
So tell us what's going on in this hand. Are
I'm
you gonna
thinking
bluff
about
this
making a
out?
move. I actually put him on, in this hand, I put him on a low pocket pair, lower than queens, not like deuces or fours or anything.
Okay.
I put him on a lower pocket pair, so you'll see what happens here. I'm doing the one thing I hate in poker. I got my hand on like.
Oh yeah, I do that too sometimes.
Oh, it's so bad.
It's like I don't know where to put my hand.
so bad.
Man, oh, so she pulled a
Who is
flush
the
draw.
drunk hussy? Oh, should I not be reading the chat?
No.
If it's something bad, I won't read it. I won't read it.
That's actually Sean.
This is Sean McCormick. He director of operations at the Aria, right?
Correct.
Cool. For the poker room, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
So I flat here, thinking I totally turn to Jake and I check dark. Not knowing that I need a queen or a 7 here, and somehow Jake finds the check button here. After he tells the dealer that extra $5 chip needs to be in the pot of a $400 and something pot. He's like, hey, put that in the pot. So spoiler alert, sorry about that one, but
That sucks. I thought you were gonna bluff off like.
no, and we talked about the pot afterwards in length, and I didn't put him on an ace jack. I just look at it. He's like disgusted with himself. He's like, I'm the worst. I asked him what he thought I had. He thought I missed diamonds. I'm like, then why didn't you bet? I'm like so confused here. I'm like, give me a chance to bluff. Especially when I check dark and I look at him. I didn't look at what the board was.
Only because I love needling Jake. This one time we were playing
Checking 100%.
like 2-5 or something here, and I watched him check quads on twice. I think he checked the turn and then he checked the river.
Nice check, bro. So how was your first night?
Not that great.
Not that great.
We need more action at that table.
More action? How can there be more action?
Yeah, it was a good game.
It was a good game. It was a lot of fun. It was nice meeting all the new people and everything.
Yeah.
Thanks to Veronica and Jake and you guys and Justin and everybody else. I felt really welcome in Sacramento.
We had a good time yesterday.
We had a great time. Justin might have one of the best houses I've ever been to. That's pretty cool.
Yes, it is a fun house.
Very cool.
So you got some pretty big events coming up at Aria this summer.
Talked about it on Monday. You want me to talk about it again?
Okay.
You want me to keep plugging it? No, seriously. It's a big time of the year for all of us, obviously.
Yeah.
We have the Super High Roller Bowl coming up. Not this Sunday, but the following Sunday.
The 300.
It is an invitational for, let's see, it's 20 open spots, 56 spots total. Someone do the math for me real quick.
56 spots and how much?
20 open spots.
76, and how much is the buy?
300,000.
So that'd be like
21 million?
It's 6 million first. Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, 6 million.
That's
first.
almost as good as the
And
event.
we got Kevin Hart that's gonna play. He's committed to play. He's our celebrity guest this year. We're super.
Basketball.
Yeah.
Should have been racing.
So he is exactly the same person in real life.
All the time.
Oh my God, it's like that's not just his comedy, that's who he is. So it's so awesome. I am excited to hang out with him, and obviously.
Get back so you can snap Jake. I want you to walk out here with Jake's money.
How am I? They're still at the game. How am I missing this game right now? No, I'm just kidding.
I know. It looks like a fun game. If there's a seat open, I'll probably sit down after the stream.
50 with the house.
If not, I'll probably just chill, drink a little
Dealer
wine.
cut? 50-50 with the house? No, not 50-50, that's for sure.
Not 50-50.
Not
You guys also
You
have
heard it here
the
first.
WPT 500, right?
We do have the WPT 500 $1 million guarantee.
That's a fun one. I played that a
We got
couple
like
times.
9 day ones with
Yeah.
like 2 turbo flights at the end.
Yeah.
I always tell people get there early, get in,
Yeah.
make sure you play, and they all show up for the 2 turbos, and
Yeah.
it's a madhouse. But it was a great event last year. We got almost 4,000 players, which is
Yeah.
insane.
I cashed in it. I bubbled like, I think I was 2 off the day 2 bubble. So
You cash in it, and you
But I
cash in
cashed,
WPT deep stacks, just chopping it up. And
yeah. We're going down to the Gardens too at the end of this month. Play the WPT 500 there too.
King 8 of diamonds here for me. That's clearly the top of my range tonight.
CX and Brian both have top pair here.
Oh, this was actually kind of funny.
Is it?
I checked so long ago, and Jake is watching me just move my chips. And I was just trying to move my greens out front. And I was like, yeah, I checked a long time ago. He's like, and this is like, here, keep your chips.
That's the biggest 1-3 game I've seen in a long time.
It is. It's like 1-3-25.
Yeah.
Most of our straddles were anywhere from 3x to 6 to 7x. They're pretty good.
the one episode of Veronica and Friends that I actually did play on, it was 1-3, and we did 2 rounds of live 6, dead 12, dead 24, dead 50.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Oh, CX went running clubs here. I was wondering what went on in this hand.
Brian Folds.
CX, or as we're calling him in the table, New Lawn.
New Lawn.
Or Lawn version 2.0, you know.
Or Ling Lang.
No, I didn't
Southern
say
Asian. Yeah, that's racist.
that is racist.
That's racist.
So Jake, right now, I'm hoping you rewatch the stream because you're the chip leader. You are the chip leader. I don't know what the ICM is at this moment, but
Yeah,
you,
they should chop it.
yeah.
I think you're. I think. Wait, is he chip leader over you now? Oh, he is.
chip leader over me.
Oh man.
What's up, Watt Bry? What's going on? Rick and Barstow, what's up, buddy?
Who misses Bill? I think everyone misses Bill. I wonder where he is tonight.
This year going to the WSOP.
And Veronica actually spoke to #King on the stream on her phone, pulled him out, you know. Why not?
We saw a little bit of it in the chat too. So, when do you head back to Vegas?
I am actually headed back tomorrow.
Nice.
A lot of work to do, a lot of work. It's the best time of the year, though. I love the madness of the WSOP and all the events that are in town and all the cash games.
Yeah.
Everybody kicks it up. It's just bananas.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. Just tell me what table you're at so I can void. And tell me what table you're at
working,
so I can
right? You're not
get
playing.
in.
You'll be working.
I will be working, not Yeah, come out to Vegas.
I'm going to be out there in
I have literally had
16th, 17th, 18th, and 19th.
382 pocket pairs at Stones here, and I'm 0 for 382 on hitting a set.
It's pretty bad.
We were at a Stone.
You're frozen.
I am frozen. We were at a Stone.
Everybody's frozen.
Which casino? Oh, guys, we are playing at Stone's Gambling Hall in Citrus Heights, California. Sean will be at the Aria. That's where he works at. He is the director of operations in poker at the Aria.
So if
I
you're
didn't
in
make that
Las
joke
Vegas,
one time. I didn't make the joke one time.
What's the joke?
I'm not gonna say it. I don't want you to get in trouble with your boss.
he said I'm the next somebody, but
The next somebody.
I won't say. They can see you, you know.
They can't lip read. It's like bad lip reading.
It's like really bad lip reading. Hey guys. No, but seriously, huge shout out to you guys, like what you guys do here at Stones. Obviously, Justin and Jake and Veronica and everybody else. I'll forget people, so I don't want to name everybody, but you know, thanks for having me out here. It's really cool.
You guys gonna start a live stream at the Aria?
We are actually not going to start a live stream at Aria. Our sister property at Bellagio, obviously, they're on tonight, I'm sure. Bellagio Pots, which stands for Poker on the Strip. Pretty cool acronym. They're doing their thing. We are not doing a Twitch stream at Aria, but I will tell you this: we have some plans in the work to do something pretty cool. Just stay tuned. That's all I keep telling
Hey,
people.
cool. 1, 2, 3, 4 wants to know if they to come play at the Aria. Will you comp him a buffet? I mean, what kind of pool do you have? He might not have that kind of pool.
Ooh, no pull. No pull. I mean, I'm not Bobby Baldwin.
Buffet? Yeah, I mean, he's not Bobby Baldwin. Maybe
Hey,
he's-
good turn for the poker boss. 91% from 38%.
Is this where it goes south?
This is what Alicia had. Wow.
Ooh, a jack would be sick. Portland would get, well, it would be a bottom end straight though.
Yeah, he's way on the bottom end of that.
We haven't seen
It doesn't matter what Portland does. He has the best beard at the table, so there's
Oh,
that.
you hear that, Jake? How many bottles of wine did you guys have?
Not enough.
The over-under, I said, was 7.
Individually. Hey, Vinca straight on the river.
I think Veronica had at least 2 by herself.
Boss is running good here.
Wow, you went from 3 of kind to a straight.
Well, he's the best player I've ever played with.
I don't like the river. Obviously, I'm okay with the river, but the river most times can't get me paid, and that's why I only bet 75 here. If the river was like an offsuit, like deuce, 3, 5, whatever, even if it's like the 3 of hearts, I probably, although it goes running flush, I would have bet bigger than this. But the king on the river, it's just like, what am I getting to pay me off at this point?
I like it. I like the size.
Alicia went in the tank.
I'm guessing she folds.
She's like, you know what, this freaking guy all night. Wait, I don't work here. I can swear, right?
Yeah.
I can order drinks in here too.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Bob, can I order drinks?
Chris Moneymaker was.
If you guys don't know Bob, Bob is the one running all of this. He is the brains behind it.
They do know Bob. We introduced Bob.
Yeah.
I love
Apparently
it.
we got the 2 worst Asians with no technical skill.
Yacht Fool.
What's it called?
Yacht Fuel in the chat. Yes, I am not Bobby Baldwin. Yes, I love LOL for sure. Will the Super High Rollable be televised? EBO 1016. So the first day of Super High Rollable will be televised. Go to pokercentral.com. It will have all the details of where it's streamed and everything else after that.
Cool. All right, guys, we have one more hand tonight. This will be the final hand of our show. It was nice having you here tonight.
Sure.
Thanks for coming to
Sure,
Stones.
man. Had a good time.
Thanks for having me.
Is this a big pot that you get involved in? We'll let you.
Let me see when the cards go up. Too many glasses of wine. This game was super fun. Game on Monday was fun too.
All night, right?
Yeah, we pretty much straddle all night. Pocket Abe's, I love the name.
Who was the toughest opponent at this table?
Toughest opponent at the table.
Poker boss wakes up with a hand.
Well, Pocket Abe's is as close to the best as it can come. You know what? To be honest, Kathy is one that you don't know what she is. So she's tough. You know what I mean? I don't want to get involved with a lot of I don't want to get involved with a lot of pots with her because I don't know what she is. And the last end of the night, guess who I'm involved with? Yahtzee.
We got a Miss Poker Boss here. Do you know her?
That's my wife. That is my wife. That is the good Dr. McCormick. And just like a fish, I
look at that. He wins the last pot of the night.
But I'm not the chip lead.
Oh,
so
Jake
close.
Finishes day 1 as the chip leader here at Stones Live. He'll come back tomorrow with about 100 big blinds, and you can still re-enter.
I see him right now.
Yeah. Thanks for joining me tonight. Yeah.
Real quick,
Thanks for
let's remind
joining
about
us,
this.
Sean. Oh yeah. One more time, we'll remind you about the $1 million limit hold'em event that we have going on. If you play limit between May 19th and August 12th here, every full house you'll get a ticket. We're gonna select 9 winners to play a single table satellite limit hold'em tournament. 8th and 9th place will get 1,000, I think.
5th and 7th will get 2,000.
And then the final 4 players will not play down. Instead, we're gonna put all the 10s, all the jacks, queens, kings, and aces into individual envelopes, and each player will draw 5 envelopes. If you're guaranteed $3,000 automatically. If you get a straight, it's 5,000. Full house is 10,000. 4 of a kind is 25,000. And if you draw a royal flush, you get $1 million.
$1 million.
That's crazy, huh?
I know where I'm gonna be.
Right? But hey, here's what we're thinking. Is it the same deck they're all drawing from? And statistically, if 3 guys draw a royal flush, everyone's drawing a royal flush.
Yeah.
60% of the time it works.
Every time.
Every time.
All right, so that concludes our show tonight. I need a drink.
Cocktails.
Yeah, I need to go sit at a table. I shouldn't quit my day job.
Go Celtics. Womp womp.
Peace out, guys. Go Warriors.
Have a good night.